donate the cup to Ken or something. I've gotten one before, so I think I'm good on the cup.
Look at the attitude on Todd. Gift horse. Right in the
That's
mouth. Right in the kisser.
Pay it forward.
All right. Well, would you like me to bring your Dutch Bros card? Oh, and 5 free cups of Dutch love from Spokane's Dutch Bros. Would you like me to bring that card to Molly and Sawyer tonight?
That'd be great.
Okay.
Boy, you are quite a delight. You're like
Yes,
Santa Claus
I
tonight.
know.
You're going to have 3 different people you got to give prizes to.
I know.
I like it.
It's crazy.
And all while not being distracted from throwing out the first pitch, which you boldly stated would be a strike right down the middle.
Yes, yes.
In the numbers.
Right in the numbers.
Spiral.
Spiral right to the numbers. It's gonna be a knuckleball.
Oh,
Or a
nice.
slider. I might do a slider. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to get it over the plate and not hurt the catcher so he can play his game. All right.
Thanks, Todd.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Live from the Numerica studio and brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino, it's the Dave and Molly Show.
Oh, yeah, we're here, and everything is fine. I know it's a little later start, but there are a lot of moving parts today.
Yes. And one of them is not my bowels. So just knock it off, okay?
Already with the talk.
Well, they were texting in poops and pants. That's not nice.
You have priors.
I've established that. And
Look who's back today.
Good morning, guys.
but we're negotiating because Quinn actually has a different job now. And we are such children that we need him. And but we've negotiated that we do one segment that you run on our YouTube, right?
Yep. Yes,
and then
we're
we
up
have
and,
to let you go to work.
yeah.
Okay.
We wanted to show some video though, because we have a doozy of a first pitch to show you guys.
Oh, it was a
from last
doozy,
night,
all
so
right.
Got to make sure we get some video here for a little bit.
Who's coming to my retirement party? I said, in the dirt or in the strike zone, I'm retiring either way. And now people are saying, well, don't quit now. And
Oh,
I said,
yeah,
I
no,
have to quit now."
you wash your hands of it, and you retire a champion.
Yes, that is what I'm going to do. So, yeah, but more on that in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Olivia's still out, and then we're not on tomorrow in
Right.
any form.
Right.
Okay. No audio, no video. It's a day off, and then we'll be back on Monday.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But yesterday.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what a day yesterday
Yes.
yesterday was. Remember, I finished up here, and then I had to zip home,
Oh, yeah.
pick up my son, and then get him to the airport.
Right.
So, and he was fine. He was ready to go, and he got a new ID when he was here.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's you went through this with the
Yes.
ID. You do the ID. They punch a hole in your old ID.
Right.
Then they give you a piece of paper and
That's
say,
right.
this piece of paper with your old ID should be all you need.
Yep. Well,
Welp.
I didn't try to fly that way, though. I was only trying to buy alcohol and gamble that way. And it worked.
He specifically asked the people, he says, well, I'm flying, and they said, well, yeah, if you take this and this, you should be fine. So we get to the airport. My secret parking spots at the airport are gone. The hourly parking is under construction.
Right.
And it has been that way. When I picked him up from the airport, I don't know, a month ago or so, I had to drive through and just wait for him, outside.
Right.
Well, with him, I wanted to make sure everything was fine. So we are going to, we got to park somewhere.
Yeah.
Garage is completely full. Now it's outdoor parking. We parked, and if you're familiar with the Spokane Airport, outdoor parking, we got in F3, which is
I have been there before.
I did the tracking on this. We were, I think, 6 miles from the actual terminal.
You were at the casino at their parking lot.
It was a 10-minute walk, basically.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's panic time.
Yeah, we were there. That part was fine. So we get there, we're walking, and it's like, okay, we're walking, and we're still walking. We get there, and then we go to the Delta counter. They were wonderful, and they said, "Yep, here's you need this. Okay, you'll be fine. Here's your stuff." He's going Spokane, Minneapolis, LaGuardia.
Okay.
So then I always like to make sure he gets through security.
Yeah.
And especially with his current situation.
Right.
So I'm watching kind of down below, looking up through the people, seeing, and I can see him talking to the TSA thing.
Boy.
And I see a lot of hand gestures and like this, and then paperwork going back and forth. And I'm thinking, oh boy. And I'm waiting. And then I don't see him for a minute. I think, okay, well, maybe it's good. I'll make sure that everything's fine. Then he's doing the walk of shame back. He's coming back out of the whole thing. And I'm like, oh no, what's the deal? And he says, well, there's a problem. We got to go back to the Delta thing because the TSA guy says that this doesn't, this won't work. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, you checked with the people.
Right.
So I will take full responsibility because when I booked his flight, I put his I missed a thing on his middle name.
Oh, how could you?
Oh, no.
I would never miss a letter on a very important document, Kenneth. It's the worst feeling ever. Why are they so stickler about it, though? My God.
So we walk all the way back to the Delta. The Delta people were absolutely fantastic. It was
good.
2 different people that we worked with. And she was like, okay, this is your date of birth and everything. And she said, well, it's in the system as this name. And I said, that's on me. And she says, oh, okay, no problem. Click, click, click. You're all fine. Gives him another little sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Then
he gets
everything's
through.
fine.
Well,
So-
that is good to know because I, again, on one of the flights that I just booked, put an extra N in Ken's name. Kenneth. So I should probably try to change it before we go to the airport.
Yes.
I thought domestically it wouldn't be a problem because it was going to Mexico that they were worried that we wouldn't get back out. But that's good to know. We got to get that fixed.
Anyway,
Dang it.
So that was a little bit of a clunky deal, but
man.
the people were fine. I mean, it
Yeah.
was anyway. it's
Were the
mine.
lines long at the TSA?
No, not bad,
that's
not
good.
bad at all. And the Delta, they moved through pretty quick. They were great. So anyway, so he's off and everything's fine.
Good.
And then I actually didn't tell this story. I think I told you off the air. The other day when I was at the casino, I was kind of in a rush to leave. Well, I had a whole bunch of chips.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like carrying around chips. I
No.
want the real cash.
Yep.
So I thought, well, I'm already on the West. I'm going to go to the casino and get my money, turn the chips into money. So I'm not carrying around chips in the car. So I get out to the casino. One thing leads to another. I decide to play for a little bit. Down. And I thought this is the worst decision I've ever made.
hate
And
that, I hate that.
then I had a good rally at the end.
Oh, good.
And it's like it's a sign. I'm out.
Okay,
So
good.
Then I head home, get ready because it's very exciting. It's Dave and Molly night with the
Yes.
Spokane
Yeah.
Indians.
It was what a perfect night for baseball. I mean, beautiful. And when we got there, there were it was hat night. So the first 1,000 people got hats. So there was 1,000 people in line.
Look at these hats. Hang
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
Look at those are legit hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Pretty
nice.
cool. Yeah.
I was wearing mine last night.
And it's got got a Pepsi logo there, got the Inlander logo,
This one has been expanded to fit my boyfriend's head all the way to the end.
Oh,
Those are really nice.
It was still on top, a little bit on top. But
so,
yeah.
so Nadine picks me up and then, our deal is I usually will drive to the event.
Right.
And then she does all of her stuff. She's getting caught up on things, doing her French. you know.
Oh, right.
So I'm driving and she's talking French to the machine, and the machine is talking French back to her.
The French machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a French machine.
So we get there, and then we get our tent set up, and
Yeah.
we had a few prizes to give away. Now we had prizes and gifts to give to people that wanted to stop by. Well, what we didn't know
Oh my God.
was that our listeners, our wonderful
Yes.
listeners, and there was many of them that brought us gift bags
Yes.
and prizes.
Well, we'll get first of all. This is from Debbie. Debbie had been to British Columbia, Victoria, so she brought us some shot glasses. We haven't rolled those out yet. We'll just put that there. For one, Kate brought a bag of goodies. Look what I have.
Kate?
Look what I have.
Okay.
Okay.
You think
And
that's good? Look,
bunch of scratcher tickets and
Boom.
some. Oh my God, Swedish
Boom.
and McDonald's money.
Look how heavy it is. Yeah, it's a lot of Swedish fish. So that was wonder. And then Natasha stopped by. We only saw her for a few minutes, but Natasha brought us these,
Oh my God.
and we each got our own. These are. Look at that. Yeah, Quinn's very excited. She did.
Wait,
This is absolutely amazing work for each one of these.
Yes.
Wow.
This is
So-
the day. That's me. Look, there's my trusty little dog. There's some wine, and then all these funny little things that she's got on there. That's pretty good.
Mine has bourbon and a cigarette.
Yeah, she's got a cigarette right there. Look at it. She's smoking.
Rush airplanes. There's a slot machine with a cross on the top of it that says "giving to church" or "going to church." Randy Carlisle, Misa, come on, checkers, let's go. I have but one limb. I have but one limb. Poop and pants emoji. What was the plan? There's even a thing that says "never again." It has 3 hearts for my 3 marriaries.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing?
They should be broken hearts.
Because you never get married.
Hey, see, it's right here.
Let me see.
These are
Oh, you have
incredible.
trivia. Aren't
Yeah.
those amazing, Quinn?
Yeah, these are wow. Because she made me my my Bills
Yeah.
damn it doll that I
Yeah.
throw around, and this is just some next level stuff right
It
here.
is.
We're damn it people.
Yeah.
We are.
Mhm.
The Brady Bunch. I love airplanes. Boyfriend Ken. She got it all. Let me. I need to see yours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that does. That is Maui. And also Lisa brought. She. Oh, we was talking about tea, like the tea that I like.
Yeah.
Tea
Nice.
that I like, and I was talking about how you wash windows with newspaper. So she brought me some newspaper.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any newspaper. So now I do. Everybody is so
Wow.
nice.
It was great. It was super nice, and we got to chat with listener 58. Megan was there.
Oh yeah, Megan and her
Lisa
son.
was there. Mr. Ed
Yeah.
and his wife Evelyn.
Eileen. Because he says Eileen. That's how
Oh,
he
that's
says
a good
it.
one.
Yeah. Mhm.
They won tickets, so they were
Right.
kind of sitting with us. They were great. More on that in a bit because we stayed till the end. To the
Oh.
dramatic end. Did you hear about the game?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait till you hear about the game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
Maddox.
So it was just it was perfect. You know,
Yes.
just people coming and going. We were nonstop conversations from the
Yes.
time we were there to the time we went back into the stadium.
Yes.
Because Molly had to throw out the first
I
pitch.
did.
Yeah.
And
I
remember the
did.
background on the first pitch.
Yes.
First pitch that she did a couple weeks ago, not very good.
Well,
and
no, it didn't
outside, little
It was a
outside.
little outside.
And then you pledged
Yes.
that you would do another one, good or bad,
Yep.
you would be done. But you
I
want to
agree.
retire on a good note.
I'm hanging up my glove, you guys. Yeah. So we might as well just skip to that. Let's just skip. Well, I'll tell you about my day later, but this was the moment. And I had been, prior to, I had gone over to Jen's house. Jen is one of our listeners. She's also a good friend of mine. And her wife, Dawn, was there, and their friend, Chelsea. They were having a tea date. So they're out on the back deck now, and they're going to watch my practices. And I warmed up, I practiced, and then she let me have her mitt to take. So here is the video, and here's what happened at
Okay.
the game.
Let's see. Oh,
Yeah?
spiral right to the numbers.
Yeah. So it was. You said it was a little low, but you said they were swung at it.
I think it's
called
a
a strike?
strike. It was right. You're on the outside corner. It looked like a slider. Remember, you said you were
Yeah.
going to throw a slider. It was right across the plate.
Yeah.
Well,
The crowd erupted. It was quite a moment.
and my mom was watching. She was very proud. It was good. It was a good moment to have her there
Yeah,
on the
that's fun.
sidelines. She and Nadine were sort of off watching, and Ken was up everybody was getting a different view. But nice video work too. I think that the good angle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still don't-
I call that a strike.
I still don't
And you
have
were
my
very
favorite form.
you knew you look at the
Yeah.
celebration that
Oh,
you
I
had
was
there.
very excited.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
excited
Yeah.
because I was already planning my retirement.
And now you're out. Now
I
you're
am
out.
out from
And
now.
you know what happened to the last person that said they were out?
Quick.
Like always come back.
They'll never leave. I think that, you know what I think led to my success too is that yesterday I did something I never do, which is I went home, had lunch, and I shut it down. I watched a movie and I napped
Yep.
all
Oh.
afternoon. And it was a beautiful day. And I felt so bad because there was the dog should have been walked. But I was watching that Song Blue movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I loved it so much.
great.
I still have 10 minutes left of it, but I loved it. I loved her so much. She was so sweet and so enthusiastic. But I think that I rested all day.
Yep.
Then I went over to Jen's house and I did my warm up. Then straight. Well, it took me 45 minutes to get from my house to Ken's house. It usually takes 20. Well, but I do think that's my routine. But then Dave's teasing me. He's like, "So what'd you have for lunch?" And I said, "Well, like a fish thing and salad." Oh, never eat fish. Never eat fish before you pitch. The kid who caught the ball, he was the same one who did it last time,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and he's a pitcher. And I said, "Okay, give me some advice." And he said, "Take a deep breath and aim high." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
And I did.
And secretly, I told him while you were away, I said, ask her what she had for lunch. And when she says fish, like freak out. And I thought he was going to do it, but I don't think
He did a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He did a little bit.
I was doing my bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He was very sweet. Very,
Yeah.
and I'm sure and I said, I don't know if you remember last time, I said, but cat-like reflexes, ready
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
anywhere because we don't know where this is going to go. So no, that felt good to get that out of the way. I went and bought myself a beer. I had an actual whole beer.
Well, and more on that too, because I saw your mom, your 86-year-old mother, sipping on a beer.
A giant beer. that
And it
Ken
looked
bought her.
good. And so, we get to the game. You do the pitch, everything. Now we're settling in. Then I go eat. I have
Yeah.
a couple of hot dogs. Nadine was going to get a burger, but we got to the one concession stand and they said, well, the fry thing is not working. Is it okay if you just have, kettle chips? And she said, well, no, I want the fries. So she had to go to a whole nother thing
Yeah.
for the thing. So I get there, I get my hot dogs. I eat the hot dogs in, it was like Joey Chestnut style. They're in me just like that. Then I go to the seat. Then she comes back. Then she's got the burger and the fries,
Yes.
which was great. Then I'm sitting next to her, and then she is sitting next to your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's sipping on a beer.
Yeah.
Well, I have the wine, and I just said, I really should just have the beer because
Yeah.
it looks so good.
Yeah.
And the wine is, it's
yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Did you have the beer?
no, never
Oh.
did. Never did. Because I was super tired. I kind of had hit a wall.
Oh.
It was a very long day. Then the game's going on. It's a very entertaining game.
Yeah.
It's back and forth. And then you guys left after like 7 innings.
Seventh
or-
inning.
Yeah.
After the seventh inning.
So now it's just me and Nadine, Mr. Ed, and Eileen.
Yeah.
We're the sole survivors, and
Yeah.
we say we're staying for the whole game. We're going to do it. Well, the Vancouver ties the game up in the 8th inning.
Oh.
So then we're going to extra innings.
Oh.
And it's like, well, we said we're going to stay till the bitter end. And then I'm tired. Nadine's tired. And I said, here's our deal. We'll stay for one extra inning.
Yeah.
If the game doesn't end then, we will leave without knowing the winner. So the Vancouver, with this new thing in the extra innings, they start with a guy on second base.
Oh,
So
I
they're
didn't know
trying to
that.
speed
Oh.
things up.
Oh.
So they have after an error or something, they have a guy on second and third, nobody out.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, well, this is not looking good for us. Well, we get out of the inning
Oh, wow.
with no score.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Then we get up to bat. All we need to do is score and win.
Yeah.
That's all we got to do. And they start with a guy on second. They bunt him over to third.
Yeah, perfect.
Da-da-da-da-da. Bob's your uncle. Walk off, base hit.
Nice.
Crowd goes crazy. We're all. It was. I only took a still photo. I should have taken a video of it. But it's a walk off, so the whole team runs out. It's like they've won the World Series. It's like the greatest thing ever, and the crowd is going. I mean, it's loud. This is fantastic. What a great way to end the game.
How
that's awesome.
fun.
It was totally great, and we got to, it was only 10 innings, so the game's over.
Yeah.
We make a beeline. We're out the door super quick. Well, on the way out, Grant, Sam's son, he works
Yeah.
for the Spokane Indians.
Yeah.
He is the one that is. Everybody got a free bottle of Gatorade
Oh,
as we leave because we're
hey.
celebrating the win. So
Nice.
it was him that handed us our Gatorades.
That's
Got in the
nice.
car and got home.
Nice.
Then Bob was definitely your uncle.
Yeah.
Yep.
After that.
12 minutes. We got home in 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were home pretty fast too. And actually, we got there in 10 minutes, which I was anticipating because I came from Ken's house, so we went the back way.
Yeah.
And we were really early because of my other traffic thing. I was worried. My favorite thing is there's one guy who sits up on the top in the Gold Club, big guy. And he just, bad call, ref.
Yeah.
Go back to, what did he say? Go back to Iowa, he screamed to this kid, the kid on the other team, big kid, hit a home run. Go back to Iowa. It's like, what? You're the only heckler in this whole place. And he's yelling, but he was very funny. Like he had good things to yell, but he was all into it. He's just yelling from the top deck. How many people stuck around for the end?
Oh, I would say 80%.
Oh,
Yeah, it was great.
that's great.
It was a good crowd, enthusiastic crowd, and a perfect night for baseball.
Oh, my God.
And then you can kind of look across the stadium and see so many of the hats. Everybody was
Yeah.
wearing their brand new hat that they got on hat night,
It was
David
awesome.
Molly night. It was pretty great.
My mom and I were looking around and saying, I said, look at how beautiful this park is. She hadn't been there in years, like since Jake was a kid, I think. Maybe one time with Alex, but she said this is she loved it. We had full days and stuff, and we were tired and ready to go home, but she really enjoyed it.
She was asking a lot of questions,
about the game.
as your mom does, yeah.
Yes,
And she says, now, who are the Indian? What is their team? What is their farm team? I said, well, it's the Colorado Rockies. She says, well, no, but isn't there a major league team? And I said, well, no, they are a major league team. And she said, Colorado Rockies.
She would not.
What is their symbol? What is their mascot? Is it just a mountain? What is the thing? I said, well, it's a team. They've been around, and I had to check because I wasn't sure the exact year that they came into existence. But I did tell her. I said they've been to a World Series.
Yeah.
And she says, no, that's not true. And I said, no, it is true. The Mariners are the only team in baseball that has never been to a World Series. And so we had, with the Google machine and everything.
Yeah.
Now, fun fact, the Colorado Rockies have never won a game in a World Series. They got to the World Series, got swept by the
Right.
Red Sox in 2007.
Okay.
But they have made it to a World Series.
She
Then lost
not
four
only was
straight.
she not believe, she even was shooting looks back at me like, this guy over here. She's like, that's not a team. And then Dave said, well, they hold the record for the most
Yeah.
people
Fa-
coming
fans,
fans. And she goes, well, where did they go? He goes, to the stadium. She goes, but I mean, this is like the big cities like Seattle. He goes, well, they play in Denver. It's a big city, Ellen. And she just would not,
Right.
like she just refused to believe it. It was very
awesome.
funny.
It was very funny.
Yes.
It was very
But
funny.
she'll go now when my brother. She's not up yet. I don't think that they're watching. She's at Ken's house right now. She'll bring to my brother. Do you know that there's a Colorado Rockies team? And my brother will say, "Well, yes. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know it." She gets into her thing and she's just like, "I don't believe
Yeah,
you."
it was fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Yes, she enjoyed chatting with you as well.
So it was really great. Your pitch was great. I think the Spokane Indian fans were very
man.
happy. They left on a happy note.
Yeah.
You get a walk off,
Yes.
game-winning base hit. That's as good as it gets. Perfect night for
Perfect.
baseball.
Yeah.
Yes. I know we only have you for limited time, Quinn. So we're going
it's
to
okay.
ask you about your trivia. How'd it go?
Oh no!
Uh-oh. He's shaking his
Oh,
head,
no.
everybody.
There's a reason that I was like, I got to get in and out of here today because I can't talk about trivia. It was bad. It was bad. In fairness to us, Carrie, Maddie's dad, who's usually our fourth player, he had a shoot last night over in at the Kendall Yards night market. He was over there filming for something, so he was out the whole time. It was just me, Maddie, and Vicky, her mom, and Vicky kind of carried us and she did a lot for us, but Maddie and I didn't contribute pretty much anything. So we weren't even close to in the money. We doubled up our points. We wagered everything at the end, doubled up, and still lost by like over 40. So
Oh, so you got the last one right though?
got the last one right,
Oh,
but
but
it
you
didn't
were so
matter
far
because so did
behind.
everyone else.
What was the
Yeah.
last one? What was
It was pretty easy. It was cereal, so you had to match the cereal to like the picture of what the cereal was. But it was some like kind of obscure ones. But
Yeah.
I think most people got it. So we doubled up, but didn't matter at all. We doubled up all for nothing. But it was a good time. It was fun hanging out with
so
them.
funny. Everybody was asking about, did you get boat race? How did you do? They all wanted to know.
Yeah, I was really hoping that last week on Thursday when I reported our big victory for the first time in several months, I was hoping that was
Yes,
going to be the last time I had to report on
Yes.
it here on the show.
Oh,
But
that's right. Yeah.
that lasted a whole week, and now here I am, and we're losers again. But we did because me and Maddie, because I was getting out of here after my sports work stuff, so we got there a little later than we normally do.
Yeah.
And we had committed to last week. We won as the biggest boozers was our name.
Yes.
And we're like, well, it's got to be our name going forward.
Yeah.
But Vicky got there way before us, and so she put our old team name because that's like she's like, I don't remember what they had us as, so she put our old team name.
Which is?
Chica Go Bills.
That name is cursed.
Name is cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the franchise. So
Yeah.
so I'm blaming it on the name change, not anything
Yes.
not Maddie and I's lack of knowledge on the subject area, and it was really my lack of knowledge because Maddie got a couple pop culture and music questions. So I just kept saying, I was like, guys, I wish there was a sports game on. I'd be better served just watching
just
a game
a little
right now.
distracted.
Yeah.
We should have been live streaming the Indians game to you, and then you could have at
Yeah.
least been like,
Yeah,
got something.
yeah. But I'm glad
Well-
that the first pitch went well. It looked, and those hats are awesome. So
Yeah, thank you.
and it's so fun seeing and hearing all the stories and things that the listeners brought.
Larissa on the text line. Yes, you are absolutely right, Larissa. We tied the game in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh.
So that made it even more dramatic. So we tied the game, bottom of the ninth. Then we go to extra innings.
Oh.
They had us. We slipped away, and then our part of the inning, we score the winning run. So very dramatic ending to the game.
How fun.
Yeah.
I
That's awesome.
just love looking out, and it was such a beautiful night. The temperature was perfect. You just there's that perfect where everything just feels there's no real breeze. It's just, it's just perfect. And we're so lucky here just to have, we're talking about the hockey and the beautiful soccer stadium, just all the things we have. We're just,
We have a lot of our listeners. I know Thad and his family, his wife
Yes.
and daughter, they came over. They actually sat right in front of us,
Yes.
kind of came over, and it was nice to see that they had the,
well, and my
baseball
mom,
spirit like we all do.
He had his daughter and his wife there, Abigail and Julie. And my mom, she loves to tease people. So instantly, he's like, yeah, I'm number 12. And then she says to his daughter, and what is your number? She says, I don't have a number. What? Why don't you have a number?
That's exactly what she said. She was outraged.
And then she looks at his wife. Do you have a number? What is going on? So
Well,
was
she
teasing
has
him.
a number from the old show,
Yes,
and she was, because Thad is listener 12 on this show and the old show.
Right.
And then I think his wife was like 170
Yes, something
on the
like
old
that.
show. So they've been with us for a long time, and
Yes.
and he's a big baseball fan. We were also monitoring the Mariner game.
Oh, how is that going?
Well, they ended up getting beat last night, but everything's fine. They got a day game today. They'll win today. They'll win the series, and we'll keep on keeping on.
We were discussing last night because we have Jessica, Thad's sister, and we were asking if she had a number. And you're right, Thad. She does not have a number. I just looked. She does not. So Thad's the only one in the Murray family to have a number this time.
Wow.
He's representing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun with them. My mom likes to tease. She's always the the instant teaser. And it doesn't matter if she just met you.
Yeah.
She's-
I feel like first time I met her, it was like instant. Like she'd known me for
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here you are again, Quinn. Like, I'm gonna say whatever. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we were talking about something, and then I heard part of that conversation, and all I heard was her saying, "What?" and that caught my attention. And then it was like, "Oh, they're talking." She's outraged that they didn't have a number. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
We had a couple of very nice people stop by the tent too that were not numbered listeners and just
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who listened to the show, and it was so nice. Everybody
Yeah.
was so nice.
That's
It's
awesome.
It's a great setting.
And then we had one of our listeners that had a giant blanket
Yes.
with our pictures on it, and actually with Ken. And I believe it was at our firing party.
It was.
where the photo was taken.
It was. I
yeah.
know. I should text that picture to. I'm going to text it to Quinn. We can put it up there.
Posted up special.
Yes. Yeah. It was great. They were ones that.
I've got it too.
Yeah.
if
Here,
you
I
can't.
just. They. Yeah. She was at the firing party, and then I think they're the ones that had the shirts made, like the special shirts in the back made.
Oh yeah.
But there's a blanket. It's so cool.
Oh, fun.
Our people, they're the best.
Is
My
there a
mom
way to
was-
post that real fast,
Yeah,
Quinn?
give me 1 second.
Yeah.
And I'll pull it up here.
My mom was saying, she said, boy, you have the best listeners.
Yes, we
and
do.
We were
Yeah.
talking about that, about people who support you. And I don't, fans is kind of a strong word, but to me, it's like they're friends and supporters and
family.
stuff.
It's like
but
our
yeah,
family.
like family. But that just, we were talking about our family, and throughout the years, like John, she said the people who love him. They love him. It doesn't matter if there's a hit movie out. It doesn't matter what. You get the people who, and same with my mom, she's got these people. And then we're lucky enough to have people who follow us and who support us and stick with us and help us when we get fired. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I've got it up on the
Much
screen
more
for us now.
personal for us.
Oh, yeah.
It's much more one-on-one personal. It's a different level, but it's the same feeling, just that people, care about you and think you're fun and stuff. Totally going to have some of this tea. Oh my gosh, this looks like drugs.
Yeah, you may have smuggled some into the studio.
They are bags though.
Yeah.
Quinn, would you like a cup of tea this morning?
I might. Is that the
It's-
stuff you normally have?
It's not. This is
But
the Market Spice cinnamon orange from the public market.
Sounds
Thanks
good to me.
Lisa. Yeah, we're gonna have a cup during the
Yeah.
break.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So what are we gonna do? So you have to go to work. So
I
then
do,
we're
yeah.
just gonna do
So-
audio until 8:00. Is that the deal?
I think so. So we'll probably we'll put up our graphic here for YouTube. So if you're on
Yep.
YouTube, you can keep listening. We'll have audio streaming through here as if
Mm-hmm.
you're listening through the app. And then at 8:00, you guys should be on SWX normal on TV as you always are.
Okay.
So that's the plan. And then I'd hate to do this, but you guys mind if I do a little shameless plug?
Hey.
Yes.
Particularly since you guys are off tomorrow. If you guys are looking for some YouTube viewing, there is
Yeah.
going to be an SWX rerun. So at 8:00, there will be a rerun on
Okay.
SWX. But probably around 7 or 8 a.m., I'm going to be posting from the SWX account. I did a little interview yesterday with a former Division I soccer coach from some of the schools in this area who's originally from England. And we did a whole deep dive into the World Cup.
Oh.
And I'm a pretty novice soccer fan. So I was
Yeah.
like, I think a lot of people are like me that are just learning. So we did a kind of like World Cup for dummies, essentially, is like
Oh,
kind of how I view
awesome.
it. So it's all the basics of it, what you need to know, terms,
Yeah.
how the group stages work. And then we talk about like the names and people to know on Team USA as you're watching those games. And it's about 20 minutes. That's going to be dropping tomorrow morning before the USA game at noon. So that'll be out there if you're looking for some other YouTube
Oh,
viewing
that's
for the
Well,
great.
break.
yes, we're
Well
looking
timed.
for
Yes,
it.
yeah. So, and then we'll have another
Exactly.
episode dropping sometime next week, and we talk a little bit about Team Egypt, a little bit more in that one,
Oh, cool.
and some of like the favorites and the dark horses and stuff like that for the tournament. So there'll be 2 of those going on. So if you're into the World Cup or want to learn a little bit more, go to the SWX YouTube channel, and you can find that stuff there over the next couple weeks.
That's where our friend Quinn will be living
Yes.
when he's not here in our corner box.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I'm going to work on is I'm going to edit those interviews.
Okay.
Yep, right after this.
All right.
So sometime it would be before 8:00 tomorrow
Yeah, I'm
morning.
thinking- well, I
And-
was originally going to post it at 8, but as I've thought about it, particularly if any viewers want to go, I might make it 7 a.m.
Okay.
Because the U.S. plays at noon, so I want to give
Yeah.
it a couple hours
Yeah.
to be out
Yeah.
there and stuff. So,
And in 20 minutes, we're going to know everything we need to know. It's going to be great.
yep, it's
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and he explains it. It's very funny. He explains a lot of it, and like he explains the group stages as divisions through the NFL, like and compares it to some of our
Oh.
American sports that we know a little bit better, and talks it in those terms. So it's pretty cool. It's very informative for me as somebody that doesn't know soccer super well. And so hopefully people that watch will feel the same way.
I was listening to my NPR station as I do, and they were doing a recap, and the lady, she goes, well, because Messi had the hat trick,
Yeah.
and they were saying maybe he shouldn't play at all. And, he played for Argentina, but he then left European football and went to this other international or whatever American football.
Yeah, he
So-
came to the MLS.
yeah, so the Europeans have not seen him. He was like their king,
he was
their
the god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they haven't seen him recently because he's been playing at the other thing. Anyway, she said, well, we'd love to play the audio, but FIFA is very strict and they do
Yeah.
not allow any audio or it is like super tight,
Yes.
clamped down. So they couldn't.
Wow.
Yeah, because usually they'll have last minutes of a basketball game or something. They always get to play that, but
Yeah.
not with this one. And she said,
Yeah.
we can't. But anyway, they
Yeah, FIFA, the Olympics, and March Madness, I think.
yeah.
Very hard to get away with any
Lock
of
you
that
down.
stuff. And yeah,
Mhm.
But, well, all right.
Well, Quinn,
we're
sorry
out
about
of-
the trivia, but we're excited
Hey,
for the
it's okay.
the new podcast
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, thank
the
you.
dropping of the new
Yeah.
podcast
yeah,
tomorrow.
dropping, yeah.
Thank you for coming in
Absolutely.
last
Thank
minute and
you guys,
helping
yeah.
us. And thanks for helping us get on YouTube. We had so many things to show everybody that we wanted to be on this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. We had to get a
Including
visual
us.
for everybody.
And we'll do it again when we're in SWX.
Oh,
We'll
damn
go
it,
through.
doll.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't show this to my grandkids, though, because they'll
Damn
be
it,
like,
doll.
they'll be like, Grandma, why do you have a cigarette in your hand? They don't
They've
know
not
it's
seen you
AI.
smoke.
ever.
Oh.
Never. They have no idea. Never.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't need to know that.
No.
They don't need to look. They don't need to look down on the old granny.
Yeah.
The granny that threw a strike last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it? Spiral right to the numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm
It
retiring.
really was. And they do always say, as the saying goes, you're only as good as your last first pitch.
That's
so
right.
you might as well retire there and call it a
Well,
career.
here's the thing Jen said. She said, I didn't know what to expect because I've never played catch with Jen and I've never played softball with Jen. We were talking about all of the leagues that we played in and the co-ed leagues and why we stopped playing and how we got hurt playing with boys. And we were talking about it. But Dawn didn't know what to expect either, her wife. And they were like, oh, you don't. And Dawn said, well, you don't throw like a girl at all. And Jen said, Dawn, did you just say throw like a girl? She said, I know that was terrible. She was sexist and misogynistic. She's like throwing out all these things. She goes, she just throws like a person. And okay. She said, okay. But she was pleasantly surprised with what she had to work with. So that was good because I think they thought I was just going to be a complete disaster and learning to throw for the first time. So that was good. I need to get her a glove bag. But it was fun playing catch. I hadn't played catch in so long, like real catch with a
Yeah.
glove and
A
everything.
game of catch.
A game of catch.
Yeah.
We did. We had a catch. So now I want to do that more. But I still don't want to play softball with boys because they're mean and big and they hit balls too hard. So, there. Oh, and Kate, number 67, 67, 76, 67. We're going to do our scratcher tickets too. Thank you for the scratcher
I did
tickets.
mine.
Ooh,
Or I
yeah.
did them. Yeah.
Yeah?
I won $3.
Nice.
I'm going to do mine now. Get your app out.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are watching us on YouTube, yes, you are seeing us now, but we're going to go to break. We'll come out of break, but it will just be audio. Okay,
And that's for the rest of the day.
yes.
Because
Yeah.
we won't be able to get back on. We'll be
If-
on SWX.
If
so.
you feel the need to see the visuals, then we will be on SWX, but that will be at 8 o'clock. And I'm not sure logistically how that's going to work because I'm here and the controls are over there.
I think they have, well, their cameras can just be on.
I
And
know,
once
but I'm
they're
talking
on,
about
they
getting
can.
commercials on. And yeah, so
Ew.
anyway,
Ew.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. And again, another programming note, we are off tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes.
No show tomorrow, audio form or video form. There will be a rerun of us
Yes.
on SWX tomorrow morning, but we will not be here.
Right.
Okay?
Taking
Have
it
we
down.
covered everything?
Yes.
I think so.
All right, Quinn, get
we
back
will.
to work. Sorry, we. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries at all. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Good.
We'll
good to
see you probably Monday or
yeah, I was gonna
Tuesday.
say, yeah. We'll see you at the same time next week.
All right, back after a break. The Dave and Molly Show continues in audio form when we return.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We guarantee the brightest diamonds out 100 days or your money back. We give lifetime in-store credit when you buy a diamond from us, that if you ever want to exchange it or do something, no strings attached, you've got in-store credit of exactly what you paid. Our whole tagline is we want to be your jeweler for life, and we take that super, super seriously.
Jewelry Design Center, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington, your jeweler for life.
Remember the 6-7 trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by one. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest. Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million? Cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
So I noticed as I was driving down the road that the brakes didn't feel as responsive, and I noticed that my car had a lot of squeaking and or screeching.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
My biggest fear in hearing that noise and knowing that it wasn't going away, that it was getting worse, was the fact that I felt my car potentially could be unsafe. I'm Melinda. I live in Post Falls. I cherish my 2 grandsons who are in my vehicle a lot, and I owe my vehicle safety and their safety to Golden Rule Brake in Post Falls. The customer service was stellar. I'm one that feels that there's always room for improvement. I'd never really score things of 5, but in all honesty, this is one of the first times that I can score a 5.
Yeah, Golden Rule Brake.
It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly, and they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
Do you toss and turn and wake up feeling tired? You're not alone. There's a new way to find a good night's sleep. It was invented and is manufactured right here in Spokane. It's called Sleep Vibe, and it's a new approach to healthy sleep. Sleep Vibe uses a low frequency, low power proprietary magnetic field that's near Earth natural frequency. There's no sound or tactile vibration, so it won't disturb others in the room. It's easy to use. You just plug it in next to your pillow and leave it on 24/7. Unlike other sleep aids, there is no subscription, bulky headsets, or frustrating apps. It's perfect for shift workers, first responders, athletes, and women dealing with menopause or perimenopause. It's easy to transport and works with other sleep devices, such as CPAP and sleep trackers. People report no longer needing to hit the snooze button and skipping those afternoon naps. Dave and Molly are using it and loving it, and so will you. Go to thesleepvibe.com for more information. It's time for better sleep. It's time for Sleep Vibe.
Your business is your baby. You've poured in the time, the sweat, and the dreams. So when it's time to hire, you want to be sure that you're protecting your baby. Pinnacle Investigations makes background checks simple and reliable, so you can focus on growing your business, not second-guessing it. Quick turnaround time, clear results, and peace of mind for small business owners like you. Call Pinnacle at 1-800-955-5306 or visit whoareyouhiring.com. Pinnacle Investigations. Do you know who you're hiring?
June has a secret, and it changes color. At Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, discover alexandrite, one of the rarest gemstones on Earth. In ultraviolet daylight, it shimmers greenish blue, but under incandescent evening light, it transforms into rich raspberry red, nature's own magic trick. Discovered in Russia over 180 years ago and found in several other locations, including Brazil, Sri Lanka, and Africa today, fine alexandrite is more rare than diamond, and every stone feels like a little miracle from the earth itself. And that's what makes Clark's different. We're more than just diamonds. Colored stones are us as well. From sapphires and emeralds to exotic treasures like alexandrite, Clark's has one of the region's finest collections of hand-selected gemstones from around the world. Celebrate June birthdays, or simply celebrate beauty, rarity, and color. Only at Clark's Diamond Jewelers since 1907 in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Summer is here, and that means road trips, sunshine, and a whole lot of driving. Make sure your car is ready for the season with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just across town, we've got you covered with oil changes, new tires, brake service, AC repair, and complete summer tune-ups. Right now, take advantage of seasonal specials on alignments, batteries, AC service, and tires. Everything you need to keep your ride safe and cool all summer long. With 4 convenient locations, 2 in the Spokane Valley and 2 on the north side, Clark's Tire and Automotive is always nearby when you need us. Visit clarkstires.com to check out exclusive summer coupons and find out about financing, available for all credit types. Schedule your summer service today because nothing ruins a road trip like car trouble. Clark's Tire and Automotive, proudly serving the Spokane area for over 15 years with friendly neighborhood service you can trust. Stop on by and see us today.
Dave and Molly from the archives.
It's called Tricky Dick Says No. My whole concept is that, you know how Marilyn Monroe, she got to Kennedy. It got to him hard. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Tricky Dick, he was a lot of things, but that wasn't his deal. Pat was his one and only. So,
well, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people were asking.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a
enough.
big challenge.
Yes.
So then I thought, what if Marilyn Monroe was like, oh, Mr. Nixon, hello. And then he said, listen, Pat's the only lady for me. No, Trump. Oh, but Tricky Dick, I just want to get to know you. Well, I'm not having it. Go talk to Kennedy if you want something like that. But I'm not into that nonsense. A poppycock. And so then I thought, well, that would be a wonderful play. Tricky Dick says no. Come on, Checkers, let's go. She's a trollop. And I just thought what he would think of her is trollop is, what else? Hussy. Maybe. Or a hussy.
Tramp.
Tramp. Oh, but can I just sing you happy birthday? I don't want any of that nonsense. right? So that's all. That's what
So was that a dream?
No, that was just a concept I had, and I told it to Ken. I said, I just have this rattling around in my brain, and I just want to call it Tricky Dick Says No, or Marilyn Gets Stopped, or whatever. It'd be hard to resist Marilyn Monroe.
What Nixon says no. I mean, that's more.
Nixon says no. Oh, yeah, I guess.
I mean, it just flows a little better.
Yeah. Fine, I'll go to Kennedy instead. Fine, go over there. Take your nonsense over there with your skirt blowing up. Checker, stay away from the skirt. So that was just my thoughts yesterday.
Yeah, don't do that kind of stuff early because it makes me super tired. That was pretty funny.
So if anybody wants me to flesh out that idea and really expand, I certainly could. But
well, we got time. I mean, go ahead. Yeah.
I just pictured that she visits the White House. She gets to visit the White House. She tries to pull the same shenanigans that she would with somebody like Kennedy. And, that's not going to fly. Plus, Pat would clock her one. You don't mess with Pat.
Yeah,
Pat Nixon. She's not having it. I think Jacqueline Kennedy had more class. She would have been like, please don't do that. But Pat would have been like, Dick, get in here. I want to sit your ass down. I want to talk to you right now. We're not having these starlets in the White House or the Oval Office.
This is like 60-some years ago. Like, it would be like historic fiction if you were writing it, but, you'd have to.
Hey, how many Gladiator movies have they made?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
I think so.
Definitely entertaining.
So
Kelly says, why does Marilyn Monroe sound like Jan Brady?
No.
Regina says that she would watch. That'd be very interesting.
How about this? Oh, Mr. President. How about that? Jan would be, hey, Mr. President.
Yeah.
I'd like to come to the White House. I like your dog. Hi, Checkers. But Marilyn would say, oh, is that your puppy? Oh, he's so cute. Right? That's different. Can't you see the difference now?
Yes. What is he doing to my leg?
Checkers, get out. Damn it, Checkers.
Stop humping the lady. Oh, that's my good leg. Stop. My stockings are running with its claws. I guess she's a little more
these wide shoes. Just incorporate everything that we talk. Is it a clubfoot? No, it's a bunion.
It's a hammer toe.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts.
Good morning, Spokane.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You're just hearing us. Yeah, the lights are off in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like it used to be in the old days.
Yeah, yeah.
Before all this new high-tech technology, we're on video and everything. And then it's going to be a kind of a crazy setup after 8 o'clock. We'll get into that here in a bit. But we're on. Thank you for joining us, the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica Studios. It's Thursday, our last working day of the week.
Right. Because we had a plan. It's actually working out well. Our little friend Olivia is ill. Quinn came in to kind of help us with our first segment so we could show all of our stuff on YouTube, which was fun, which we will again on SWX. But so we're just, it's good. She's going to heal completely. Then we're all back together Monday. It'll be great.
Since we are not working on tomorrow, this is the last day before Father's Day.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we have the secret information. Dads reveal what they actually want for Father's Day.
Okay.
Okay.
What do they want?
They want to be able to spend time with the family and not be expected to go to a meal with the in-laws.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Dads just want a day off.
Do they? From all the stuff that they do?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. Dads do a lot. Quit downplaying dads. They're very important.
Oh, I understand that most dads are.
Most.
So, no, it's very important.
How about this one? Go to a baseball game and eat some hot dogs.
Yes, let's do that.
And enjoy time with the kids away from the screens.
Yeah. Oh,
good
that's
one.
huge. Yes.
Go on a long hike with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pack a cooler and go to a local park. Set up a small grill, cook some burgers, drink a beer or two.
Yeah.
Hang out with the wife and kids.
Nice.
That's good. That's a nice one. Play a round of golf with my son and father. That'd be like a generational thing.
Yep. Ken is doing that on Father's Day, not with his father, obviously, but he's playing golf with his son on Father's Day.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted
That's
to do.
they say the toughest tea time is Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Easiest tea time, Mother's Day. Yes, right. Where's he playing on? Where's he playing on Father's Day?
I don't know. I probably
He must have
somewhere
had to
out in the
book it a
valley.
while.
They did. This
Yeah.
is this has been planned for a long time. So yeah, he's playing in some kind of golf tournament on Friday too. Something
Tournament golf. It's always fun.
tournament.
One dad wants a great at-home breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's easily can be prepared, but not an everyday item. One dad just simply wanted a sword. One dad said, I love my family, but I'm also an introvert. So the perfect day for me would be the wife leaving with the kids at dawn and not coming home until bedtime. That's more than just an introvert, I think. I just want a homemade card and smoke meat all day.
Oh, yeah.
I like this dad, although this doesn't apply to me. I'm good on socks, but he just says, I want a pack of decent socks.
Uh-huh.
A pressure washer.
Hey.
These are all good dad gifts. And I want to be listened to without having to repeat myself.
Well, that sounds like a Mother's Day wish there.
What's
rather
that?
Than I think to me, like a perfect Father's Day is that you don't have to do something you don't want to do. Because I think dads get roped into, as moms, we're used to, yes, we're going to this thing. Yes, we're going to this function. And dads get roped along, even though it's not actually necessary for them to be there. And probably they'd be better off staying home or getting stuff done, but they get roped into it. So I think a good Father's Day is no roping into.
No roping.
No roping. For my son, his gift is going to be tending to my yard. Because I want him to relax and enjoy what a beautiful job he's done with my yard. My garden is coming up. He did such a nice job on my garden. I'm growing.
What do you have?
I have ghost peppers.
Oh.
I have tomatoes. I have strawberries. And I have another kind of pepper, like a bell pepper. He's growing them all. And so they're all there. And so when he comes over to my house, when he comes over, he likes to tend his garden. So, but where do you stand on, as a mom, should I be getting my son, who is a father, something for Father's Day? Or is it just that you get your person, like on Mother's Day?
Good question.
I
will get nice texts from people that say Happy Father's Day that are not, they're like, friends or whatever. And that's kind of a nice thing.
Too.
But I don't know that I ever got gifts from.
Like, did your mom and dad ever give you a Father's Day gift for being a father?
No, just like an acknowledgement kind of a
Right.
thing. Yeah.
See, I always get roped into the whole gift thing. So I'm giving both ways. Like,
Yeah.
oh, mother, father, father.
For my dad, the card will be there. Tomorrow or Saturday. Anyway,
Right.
but I will call him, and this is how the conversation always goes. He'll answer the phone. I'll say Happy Father's Day, and he says, "Oh, you too," and then that's it. That's what it is.
How about those French always giving up? Okay, bye-bye.
That's right.
I got you a white flag. Now, well, I know we're working Father's Day. But
Yes.
what's your perfect scenario Father's Day?
Well,
for
it
you?
used to be back in the day when my friend Dan was here.
Yeah.
You know, we would always that would be the day that we would play 2 rounds of golf.
Oh, wow.
And I think for 3 or 4 years we had a good stretch. And one of them would be we would play a city course here. And then when we'd walk, this goes back a little ways. We would walk the course. Then we would drive over to Coeur d'Alene. We'd have lunch out on the patio overlooking the lake.
Yeah.
And then we'd have the second round of golf at the resort.
Jeez.
That was we did that for a couple years. Then there was one year where we played 2 rounds of golf at Downriver.
Oh.
Where we played the round, had lunch, and then played another round. And then we had all kinds of crazy things. We did a deal where, because we always had a competition going.
Yeah.
And we had one round where we said, the round is the round. Whoever wins, wins. But then when both rounds were over, you got to take the best score from each hole.
Ooh.
No matter what round it was, and put it together and see what you could come up with. And so we had like this secret extra round in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
There was multiple years where there was 2 rounds of golf. This year, no golf on Father's Day.
Right.
But I am going to go have breakfast with my daughter, and then my son has left some stuff. He says, "Don't go into the room and look at the stuff until Father's Day."
Oh,
so because he left yesterday.
That's nice.
So that, and then we'll do our event at Northern Quest.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Well, and I think I am going to do a lunch. I will do a lunch at the house. I told Jake, come for noon lunch. We'll do that. Check on the garden, mow the lawn. You're welcome. No, I don't know if he'll do that. But then we have to work. So, I say for some dad, maybe it's going to be the best Father's Day ever if they win that car.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be good. But that's a nice way, too, to spend Father's Day if you have your breakfast and then you go out maybe a little bit early, check out the slots, make sure. And it's an early giveaway, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we'll be home.
We should be home by 8:00.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unless I stay in the... We'll see. See what time. Take it under advisement.
This was one of the ideas that I sent over, or one of the stories that I sent over to the news people this morning, and I really wanted them to talk about this. Have you heard about this there's a new dating trend, and I believe this is how you say it, goblin intimacy. Goblin intimacy. Yeah. Anyway, it is the idea, instead of presenting your very best version of yourself, you show up as a goblin. You're just you. You're not hiding any of your flaws.
Ooh.
So you're nowhere to go but up, kind of a thing.
All the downsides.
All the downsides. You're exposing all of your downside. The idea is that you're working so hard to present the very best version of yourself, but what if you didn't care about any of that?
Right.
And then it would just be normal you, better or worse. You're not hiding any flaws, and you're being upfront about your baggage right from the beginning.
Oh, boy. I would just show up with a cigarette and a glass of bourbon and be like, look, I have 3 grandkids. They're around all the time. I had dead up to my eyeballs. And I got a gambling problem. So I don't like wearing makeup very much.
Still good?
And I packed on a few over the last few years. But I don't plan on taking it back off. What do you think? Better or worse? And I've been married twice. Just can't seem to make it stick. Looking for a 4th. How you doing?
Goblicity.
Goblincity.
Yeah. Gob intimacy.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I like that idea.
I don't. The
actually.
name is kind of clunky, but the idea is a thing now, where
Yeah.
you just, hey, if you're going to find all this out, let's speed up the process. This is the worst of me. This is me with no,
Yeah.
no makeup, no anything. I'm just me for guys. It's just where you're wearing. You might even smell when you get there.
Here's the only thing about that. I think that when you slowly reveal some flaws, you build up a bank of happiness and positivity, so that when you've done all this, then somebody throws at you, by the way, I'm carrying a little bit of debt. It's like, yeah, but you know what? I see you work hard. I see all these things, so I can, in my head, not worry too much about that. Or you dress up and you look beautiful for me. I know you're not letting yourself go. If I see you in your sweats on your way to the gym.
Yeah.
But I think if you throw all of the bad stuff at somebody, because anybody on paper can look like a disaster. Sorry, but it's true. Like if you show up looking horrible, smelling bad or whatever, plus, add in a financial situation or your job history or your marriage history or how many kids or grandkids, you could scare anybody away. Most people could get scared away, I think.
Yeah,
I think bank a little bit of.
And both sides of that too. Your point of anybody could look terrible on paper. Anybody can look good on paper
Yes.
too. You
Yeah,
can,
that's true.
however you want to present it.
Mm-hmm.
Say, had a job for 30 plus years, got fired. What did you do?
Yeah,
Whoa,
it's
you must have been
terrible.
terrible. You must have been a terrible person. You must have done something terribly wrong. No. Yeah.
Hear me out. There'll be a lot of hear me outs. I just think if you throw too much at people, I like the concept. I like part of it. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. There is no downside. Trevor, at least Molly finally admitted she has a gambling problem. About time. Now it's time for step 2. It's not a problem. It's
You're past denial. That's good.
yeah.
Now, speaking of that, we present to you, this was the topic that we did talk about on KHQ this morning, and our friend Sam Adams will get to his comment here in just a bit. He was hilarious.
Oh, my God.
But we have the jobs with the highest and lowest divorce rates.
Mm-hmm.
So these are, and some of these are up to 50%.
Which is
meaning if you
crazy.
have this profession, half of all the marriages end in divorce.
Seems like a high percentage for
And it's
anything.
healthcare practitioners. They have the absolute highest divorce rate,
Man.
followed by telemarketers, then massage therapists,
That. Mm-hmm.
bus drivers, press machine operators, care service supervisors, correctional supervisors, ambulance drivers, and practical nurses.
Okay.
Also in the top 20, casino workers and bartenders.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
They have a high rate of divorce.
That's
And then the lowest rates of divorce, and it drops all the way down into the teens. So a pretty small percentage. But as Sam Adams cleverly pointed out when we had this list this morning, he said, and here's the lowest rates. These are all boring jobs. His words.
We burst out with laughter.
Yes.
Because he goes, yeah, what do they have in common?
They're all boring. On TV. On his show.
I know. It was like, you know what it felt like? We were being invited to a stand-up routine. Like, we were the invited guests to be on the show, but really we were there just to be an audience. And
Yeah.
that's what we were. We were just like laughing heads at all of his bits. And I think he was pretty thrilled with himself.
Yeah, it was funny.
If he's-
And there were other people in the newsroom that were laughing
Yes.
that we could hear that I don't think that went over the air.
Well, and
That was
then it
funny.
went straight into Kalai had a story, and then it was a Star Wars, and it was the Luke getting his hand cut off,
Yes.
and right as it happened, she goes, "And next up, need a hand?" And then
Yeah.
whack, and then we're all bursting into laughter again.
It was fun.
It's like a comedy hour over there on there.
These are the jobs with the lowest divorce rates: an actuary,
Mm-hmm.
a physical scientist, an IT scientist, software developers, and then physical therapists.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, physical therapists actually have a low divorce rate.
Seems like it would be all touchy-feely like the massage therapist. You'd be like, oh, hello. Hello.
And all of the ones that we just mentioned for the lowest rate of divorce, they all beat out members of the clergy. They're getting divorced.
What?
They're getting divorced more than physicians, physical therapists, software designers, physical scientists, and actuaries.
What does an actuary do?
They do their stats for like life insurance and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of numbers.
If there's an actuary out there listening, please text in and let us know if you're still married.
Also, top 20 for least divorces: surgeons, dentists, optometrists.
Okay.
Nowhere does it say radio or media people, podcasters.
Nope. It doesn't have actors. It doesn't have musicians. It seems like that would be very high. John says, how does this equate to a new trend? This is kind of how dating is supposed to be. Go on a date, be yourself. Yes, to put on some decent clothes. Not new. It's new. I guess it is new. It's new for the people. Like
the goblins.
The goblins. The new idea. And then you can just say, hey, man, let's just Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
My stinky clothes, my ratted hair, my bourbon and smokes. You mind if I smoke in here? Yeah. My kids will be along soon. I seen them get out of the car, following me in. Only 2.5 of them are actually mine. I don't know what the other one is.
All right, what's the worst city in America?
So just worst city? Just worst city?
Yeah, this
Tupelo,
was
Mississippi.
Yeah, and why are you saying that?
Because it's bad. It's hot. It's humid.
Have you been there?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to be there.
Okay. So this was a whole Reddit thing yesterday, an online deal, and the question was, like, you always see the charts and graphs. Oh, this is the best place to live, worst place to live, whatever. Well, these are just people making comments of their time in these cities. I think the criteria is you have to have
been there.
And I think it's even a more valid criteria if you've lived there.
All right. Well, then I will start over. Wheeling, West Virginia.
You've been there?
Yes. Spent an evening there. That's when my first husband got his kidney stone. I had to fly in and sleep in a rickety old motel in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Oh, boy.
Terrifying. Horrible.
What year is this?
1995, maybe 96. Something like that. When we were living there.
They have all these different comments. One person just hated Cincinnati. They have no reason. They just say that.
I hate New Orleans. I don't like New Orleans
at all.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, and I say that as a town that a lot of people would plan to go to. Like that's a go-to. People. Some people don't like Vegas. I don't. Those people are idiots.
Well, here's the thing about, and I understand the whole Vegas thing. I love it, but I could see where someone would say, it's not my thing. But I would say to those people, well, what is your thing? Because I think Vegas, you just would do it in a different form. I've had multiple friends, non-gamblers.
Yeah,
they love to go to Vegas for golf, shows, and secretly food. It's some of the best.
Oh, it is.
Some of the best chefs in the world are in Vegas, just because, so that you can make it, something even better than just the Strip.
And I think the problem is that it's an overwhelming city.
Yes,
people would say, well, if I'm just going to go for the food, then I'm just going to go to New Orleans, or I'm going to go or somewhere else, because Vegas is a lot to take in. You got to be up for it. And the bigger it gets, the more it gets that way. So you have to be ready for the energy of it, even if you are only there for shows or for food, which when we go for Stacy's wedding, I'll be the only person gambling. Nobody else will be gambling. We're going to a show. We're going to the wedding. We'll go to good food. They're foodies. They like but that's They're not picking it because
Why
of
did
gambling.
they pick Vegas?
I think to get married there, it's like in a courthouse
Yeah,
thing, and
yeah.
also just to have it be a fun party situation that we could all hang out. Make
How many
it an
people
event.
will be there?
5.
That's
That's it. Yep.
So
Me, Stacy, her friend Silva, Ken, and Stuart. That's it. 5 of us.
wow.
It's going to be a very intimate affair. It'll be fun though. I mean, I think that's a nice group. It's not too much to handle. And I'm just saying, whatever they want to do, I am saying yes. Like,
Yeah.
you want to go ziplining? Yes. You want to go helicopter riding? Sure.
Would you go ziplining again?
I would do the sit down one over Fremont. The short one, yes. The
Okay.
long one, I don't know that I would do that one again because I've done it.
Yeah.
But the other one, yeah, I would definitely do the other one. That doesn't scare me. But just the point is just like, want to go to the movies in the middle of the day. I think we'll be inside. I know Stacey wants to hang by the pool. That's a big part of it. So we're spend a whole day by the pool. It's gonna be great.
That is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Vegas.
So
for
what are the other
multiple
cities
reasons.
that people don't like?
Someone said Salt Lake. I don't know why. It gives me the creeps.
It's beautiful there, by the way. Salt Lake City is beautiful.
And it's one of the few winter cities
Yeah.
that I like in the winter. Like I'm not a winter person,
Uh-huh.
but I remember going there. I've been there a few times, but one time specifically way back in the day and flying in there because the airport,
Yes.
even sitting on the runway, you look and there's just mountains everywhere,
Yes.
and there was snow everywhere, and I thought, well, this is really pretty, and
Yes.
it's in a winter form.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay with the Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Camden.
Camden, Maine?
Camden, New Jersey.
Oh.
They say the absolute zero of New Jersey.
Oh.
And zero of New Jersey is a pretty low zero.
That's sub-zero.
Here's one right up your alley. Friend of mine lives in New Orleans. She says the best thing about it is a hurricane because it floods a few inches and cleans up the streets for a day. Somebody mentioned Toledo, Ohio.
Oh.
The physical representation of depression.
Oh. How about Flint, Michigan?
Flint, Michigan would probably be one of them. Have you been to Flint?
Mm-mm. I have not.
Los Angeles. Los Angeles makes the list.
I'll put that there.
I could feel the smog sticking to my skin.
Well, you should have been there in the 70s when I was trying to grow up and make lungs. I think that was part of the problem. And even in the Brady Bunch, they reference the smog. It's funny. They reference it in multiple episodes about the smog. And when they do their outdoor shots, you can see the smog. LA has cleaned up 100% from when I was growing up there. They've changed a lot of their emissions and a lot of their situation. Because I don't think of it as smoggy anymore, really. I mean, I'm sure it is sometimes, but I just don't. LA is so sprawling, and there are pockets of LA that are charming and cool, but I could never live there again, ever.
We were talking to Mr. Ed, one of our listeners, and his wife Eileen. She had a shirt on that said like "Ufta," and that's when I was in North Dakota. That was always a phrase. It was kind of like a upper Midwest. It's usually like Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota. And I said, "Oh, where are you from?" And she says, "Well, I'm from North Dakota." I said, "Oh, yeah, because of the shirt and everything." So we were talking. She lived in Minot.
Oh my gosh!
Or lived north of Minot.
Was it when you were there?
I just missed her. She said she grew up there and then left in '89, and then I was there in '90.
Oh man!
And I was telling her, I said my experience there was 100% true story. My first day on the job there, I worked for a radio TV station. It was 22 below zero.
Yeah,
that was the temperature. The wind chill made it 89 below zero. That was my first day.
Much like Neptune.
Yes. And then the whole thing was, I've told this story, but so I for me, that was the worst place that I had lived. It was hard to find good in it. It was important for, job and stuff down the road, but their whole thing was, oh yeah, wait till summer, summers are great here. And it's, keep hyping summer. And that's what you hang on to when you're starting in January and it's 89 below zero with the wind chill. So you finally get into May, June. The weather is better. They did have some beautiful mornings. Like I would, in the morning as I look in the window out of the studio, oh, it's going to be a great day. The problem was in the summer, and I was only there for 2 summers. Summertime, yes, you have a nice temperature. Oh, it's sunny and 82. But the wind is 30 miles an hour, and it's so flat, there's always dust blowing all over the place. That was as good as it gets. And so even like a summer afternoon on a Saturday when you're trying to do, it's like, well, I can't even enjoy.
I can't play badminton in this.
No.
Good thing you didn't try to learn to play golf back then.
Nope.
That wouldn't have been
It was
good.
way before my golf time.
Yeah.
So that was probably the place that I didn't connect well there.
I understand.
And a lot of the people there, and it's a problem, in the wintertime, they would do their work early and they would go home and they'd be, get home at 3, be drunk by 5, pass out by 7, start all over again the next day. That was a lifestyle.
Kind of what to do there.
So anyway, got out of there.
I'm trying to think because when I was little, I lived in Chicago, and I remember Chicago just visiting. But then we were in Wyoming, in the middle of nowhere, Palm Springs, which now I would love to live in Palm Springs. As a kid and as a little kid, it was fun. But as a teenager, I wouldn't have liked it. That would have been bad. But Los Angeles was it's Los Angeles. What can you do? But San Francisco, I loved, absolutely loved it. It was perfect in the 80s. It was like the best time to be in San Francisco. But coming here after being in San Francisco and LA, coming to Spokane at 22 years old there was nobody I had anything in common with. Everybody already had families. We were like fish out of water. So the difference between when I first came here in January of 92 to when I came back at the summer of 98 to live, and then I met you guys in that fall, the difference between those years here in Spokane was like a different city. I mean, really. And now, of course, the difference between, but also I found theater, so I made friends outside of work, and then I had a job I liked. But I can understand why people at that time, that people were moving away from Spokane. They grew up here and they wanted to get out. And now I
But
think
a lot of them come back.
Now they do.
After they see a few things.
But Orlando, I don't know that I would ever live in Orlando again. I had great friends there. And Nashville, if I had found a radio job when I lived in Nashville, I never would have left Nashville. If I had found a job I loved, I would have stayed there forever. I loved living in Nashville, but
I've only had a couple of weekends there.
it was not. And I guess where I live, which was 20 miles west of town, it's exploded. There were only 4 houses on our bluff when we bought our house, and now I guess the whole thing is just the whole valley's full of houses and stuff. So kind of exploded. Yeah.
Any text line comments? Alicia says Moss Point, Mississippi. Just on spec. I've never been there. I've been through Mississippi.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever spent a night in Mississippi. But Mississippi probably has a few places where you don't want to be.
Yes. Yes.
Why not? Why not? Yes, John. And Friesen's the reason. That was their. That's like when you go into back when I was there was a big billboard driving in. Why not? My not. And it says Friesen's the reason.
Oh boy.
Because it was cold there all the time. And then in the summer, wait for summer.
worry.
Dave, you're going to love the summers here. Dave, summer. Oh, yeah, summer's great. It's 82 degrees and sunshine, and the wind is blowing dust in your face everywhere. And that was when I was wearing, I had contacts.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, it was, yeah.
What about fall and spring? Were they nice?
I don't know. Nothing was nice.
This is a side note, but Brian says, shout out to my awesome wife, Yolanda. Today is our 43rd anniversary. Did you hear that,
Did you hear
Dave?
that, Molly?
Nope, I already got you.
Hey, that's 43 years. That is something.
Yes.
Good job, Brian.
Nice job, Brian and Yolanda.
Trevor says he didn't care for Shreveport, Louisiana. I remember we used to go, I've told this story before, but in Texas, and I had a couple good years where I made a ton of money secretly, football bets and stuff. We would go on the weekends and we'd take off and we go to Bossier City, Louisiana.
Oh.
Which is just right by Shreveport. for the horse races.
Oh,
and it was, well, we were living large back then. Oh man, it was crazy. But that was kind of, I could see where people would have a problem with that area. It just seemed like rough turf.
Yeah.
Even back then.
Jesslyn wants to know, what about where you went to the casino for your father's funeral? Now, to be clear, Jesslyn, I went to a casino while I was in that town, not at my dad's funeral. Well, here's the thing about that. That is Rapid City. And we stayed in North Rapid, which apparently is like I don't know, it's like the homicide capital of the world, according to everybody we told after the fact. And yes, we wandered to one of those casinos that's in a mini mall at night that has Budweiser and tomato Budweiser or pop. And then 10 very quiet machines. It was the most depressing thing ever. But where my dad lived in Edgemont, where his ranch was beautiful. I mean, you could film a movie there. You could see the Black Hills. It was gorgeous. It's a great little house. But the town of Edgemont and then the town of Newcastle, Wyoming, very depressing kind of. That's not very exciting. The big thing was going to town, going to go to Big Lots, and Costco, Walmart and Big Lots.
You'll have to ask your Ken about this because I think he did time in Fresno.
Yes.
And I remember there was a time in the early radio days where it's like, hey, well, there's a job in Fresno if you want to take. Well, no, don't
always
do
a
this.
job in Fresno.
Yes, that was the thing. It was like there was always something there because no one wanted to be there. And then I've heard later that's like, well, I don't know. I'd give Fresno a try. Not now, but it's like the agriculture, and I don't know. I've heard that it's not good, and I've heard that from multiple people that have been there for short times, and then people that had lived there a long time. We don't like Fresno.
Yeah, I've heard mixed. I mean, that was sort of a bastard child of the Bay Area kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I always thought, well, Bakersfield is terrible. And there's like Lodi, and there's like a lot of those.
Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek was. I've been to Walnut Creek. I like Walnut.
So one of my roommates,
my uncle lived there.
One was from Lodi, one was from Walnut Creek, and then one was from. We used to always sing "Stuck in Lodi." She said Lodi was an armpit. So for her to come to San Francisco to go to school was like that was a big deal. You know what's pretty and I think underrated is Sacramento. And I know it's landlocked. I know it's inland and all that, but I went into the Sacramento airport, and first of all, it's a great airport, great place to change planes. But I thought it was really pretty, the surroundings. I thought it was really pretty. Same with Boise. Boise is pretty coming in there. I don't know what it'd be like to live there. I don't think I would ever want to live in California ever again, just based on all the stuff that goes on there.
Yeah, I don't think it's for me. I like Spokane, USA, and I don't care who has to hear it. I think we have a lot of nice things here.
Too. And I would throw Post Falls into that. I would throw our whole area into that. Even I would even say like Tri-Cities, Yakima up to Leavenworth across all the way to.
You're going to include Yakima?
Yes, I am. And Athol, and I'm going to include all of the areas up north. Everything's growing, and I think our whole swath is very appealing.
Listener number 43, Wendy. Here it is, confirmation. I lived in Fresno. Fresno is bad.
Fresno's very bad. That's what she says. I lived in Lemoore near Fresno.
Yeah, there was a time that people really pounced on Fresno back in the day.
Yeah.
So, we can get a job. My deal was when I was looking for work after the Colorado Springs thing, blew up 3 days before Christmas.
Oh man!
So everybody's panicking. We got to figure out something. And a very nice consultant. And I said, everything blew up here. Station went under. This is terrible. He says, well, no worries. He says, I can get you a job. I can get you a job next week. Now it'll be in Mississippi or North Dakota, but I can get you a job. And I said, well. How about North Dakota? And that's how I ended up in North Dakota.
And you had your family. Was Christy?
Christy was, she was just a little kid.
Wow.
Yeah. She was tiny. She was under a year.
I know Mike Ken has told me stories about, showing up at work and, here's the plug pulled.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go ahead and let you go. And then packing up the whole family, driving to the next town.
Yeah, that's how we had to do it back then.
Yeah. Volatile.
Those, I will say, I'll defend North Dakota in one way. The people there were very, very, very good to me when I agreed to go there. They, paid for the whole move. They gave me some upfront money and got me all situated because they were. That was the first time that I ever was paid once a month.
Oh,
and
my
it was
God.
like, yeah. So you need a couple months to sort of get into that flow. Like we have that now, and it's great. I like that way of doing things, but it was like got to figure a few things out. They were absolutely fantastic. They were super nice people.
That is nice.
Then I went from there to New York, and New York, the guy that owned the network, super great guy. He owned the Paychex company.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Tom Golisano, who is a probably a billionaire, right? But at the time, multi-millionaire, hundreds of millions of dollars. But he had the network, and so and he was like an on-hand guy. He'd come in, and you get to talk to him. He was a fantastic guy. Well, because Paychex was his big company, and he was trying out this experimental media thing.
Yeah.
We got paid every week.
Oh.
It was every Friday we got a check. Well,
never enough to do anything with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then I went from once a month to every week, and you would think, oh, well, every week you got money coming in. Well, yeah. Oh, I have to save all of this and then part of the next one, and then that'll cover the rent. And
that would actually be harder. I like the every 2 weeks. That's kind of the best.
That's the standard, I think. Most people have
But
that.
I've gotten used to the once a month, and now we just plan for it. And the thing is, for us, it's the middle of the month, and all the bills are due at the beginning of the month, so that makes it a little hard. We have to be
That's why
disciplined.
you got to build up your gambling money.
Discipline. Our director from SWX would, I believe, like to talk to us about what we're going to do next.
What's our
I
plan?
think we're trying to figure out a plan.
What is our plan?
So if you're tuning in, we are only on audio. I don't know. Some people may be watching on YouTube and just seeing the slate, but hearing our voices. We don't have Olivia today. We don't have Quinn on account of he has another job. And so between the two of us, we believe that we can do everything. Are you going to read that story?
Yes, I am.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
Don't read it.
It's the headline that
Fine,
I was gonna tease you with the headline.
No, go ahead.
And then but here is the new study that says no amount of alcohol is healthy. Zero malls, none.
Yeah, that's right. No alcohol is healthy. No.
Yes.
No amount. A lot is.
For years, many people believed a glass of wine with dinner was actually good for you.
You believe it.
I still believe that.
I stand by it.
And I believe that you can have multiple glasses of wine and it can be good for you.
Good for your mental health.
However, researchers analyzed U.S. health data and found no health benefit from alcohol at any level of consumption. Instead, they found the risk of death
Oh, my God.
increases among people who would be considered moderate drinkers.
Well, what define moderate?
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Men who drink around 2 alcoholic beverages a day face a 4% lifetime risk of dying from an alcohol-related illness or injury.
4%?
Yeah.
I'll take that risk. Those are low odds. We're gamblers.
What should do this?
That's why built-in break days. Give your liver a rest, reset. Start over again. Put on your drinking skis.
So I wanted to see. Here's the. Well, we can. I'll read the story, then we can go back in, and
All right.
and I'm finding flaws in the whole theory here.
Okay.
Study also found that women face a greater risk of alcohol-related liver disease than men at similar drinking levels. Researchers say younger adults get no health benefits from alcohol at all, with many alcohol-related deaths tied to car crash,
Well, that's a whole
injuries,
separate
violence, that kind of thing.
Doing things that are stupid whilst drunk. I think the older you get, the less likely you're going to do stunts and hold my beer things, and I can drive. I mean, I hope you get smarter. So now we're just talking health wise.
Yeah, that's what I want to get back to.
Yeah.
Let me. Here's the last line in the story.
Okay.
Based on their findings, the authors recommend limiting alcohol intake to no more than 1 drink per day for both men and women.
Oh. How about this? Hear me out.
Okay.
How about if I, with the kids, there's no drinking, no drinking, no drinking. I'm drinking it all. But I still only have the equivalent of 1 per week. I mean, 1 per day.
You just have one like
But
the
you load it up.
binge thing.
I mean, I don't know about binge, but like, what if, you go 2 days because you're with the kids, there's no alcohol, and then you go out and you have yourself a cocktail and a glass of wine with your dinner. Does that count? I'm asking.
I don't know if I have an answer. The thing that bothers me about this, because it gets the big headline. And okay, new study says no amount of alcohol is healthy. Well, they're including dying from alcohol-related illness or injury.
Yeah.
So you take out the injury thing.
Right.
Like that's if you are, completely tanked and you're making terrible decisions.
Different.
That is different. That's totally different. And I don't think that kind of stuff should be included into the health thing. If you're just talking about health,
yes.
And I've known multiple people. I would like watching your mom, 86-year-old woman, climbing up and down stairs at a baseball game and sipping on a beer at a baseball game. You cannot tell me that is not healthy.
Well, and
She's
here's the thing.
doing it the right way.
Nobody's expecting it to be healthy for us. Okay. Nobody's like, oh, good, you're having, they know the glass of wine thing, whatever. But nobody's like, this glass of vodka is going to make my health better. We understand it's not going to make you better. But for the amount that it would take away, I would argue that a large thing of fries from McDonald's or a big thing of Cheetos from wherever, deep fried crappy food, all the stuff we put in, bacon, all the carcinogens, all the crap that if you are going to take any risks with your health, which you would eating McDonald's every day or doing whatever, I say if you want to have a glass of wine and you're being social and it lifts your spirits and it's not causing you to lose, miss work, do whatever, that most of what we do is not good for our health. The majority of what we do is not good for our health. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to eat a big double cheeseburger with bacon and a load of fries and all that crap. I'm not going to do that.
Every
I'm
day.
have a glass of wine.
But you can still do it every now and then.
Every now and then. But I'm saying I'd never do that. So I'm going to have my glass of wine. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's risks. Any of it is risks. Anything you do, it's not. And saying it's got no health benefit is fine. That's fine. But saying no amount of, you have to weigh out the social. You have to weigh out, obviously, if people are abusing it, and there's chances of that. But let's do a study about what French fries do to you. Let's do a study about what having a milkshake every day would do to you. They're pouncing on the alcohol industry. Stop it.
Let's defend them.
All right.
I think if you add into the social part of it, and I'm just picturing people that, and there are people in their 80s and 90s, and I know a guy in his hundreds.
Yes.
That is having 2 glasses of wine every single day. Mm-hmm. And it's always as you mentioned, the social element to that. I'm not.
And you have to weigh out the risks. Like how am I going to deprive myself of, if you're the one who likes fries, am I going to deprive myself of fries my whole life just to make sure, you have to have those rewards and you have to have the joy that you like in your life to make it worth it. Otherwise, if your whole life is just about being in the gym and taking the right vitamins and eating this and not eating that and doing that, then what? If you would really enjoy that, fine. But if you're torturing yourself all the time by depriving, what's the point? Plus, you could get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Yep.
Drink up. That's what built-in break days are for. No, I'm not encouraging. Well, to me, like we were talking about last night, I cut out the bourbon and the bread just because my clothes are tight. I was like, I got to lose some weight. So I know those are my extra calories. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's, I'm going to stop doing this or that. It's just, I'm just cutting back on the things that I know I can cut out, and I still am enjoying my life just fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes you cut back a little bit. Everything in moderation. We have to go to a break. We got to go we don't know how we're going to do anything. We don't know how this is going to go.
We are going to do a break, and then we will not be back on until 8 o'clock. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and then that will be on SWX in some form. Okay? There will also be audio you can carry on, of course, through the Nonstop Local app.
Yes.
But we'll figure out a plan.
Okay.
So if you have something to do in the next 11 minutes, go ahead and do that, and we'll figure out. We will be coming back in some form.
We will, yes.
All right. Back after a break, the Dave and Molly Show continues from the Numerica Studios. Remember the 6-7 trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild Mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by one. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest. Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million? Cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
So I noticed as I was driving down the road that the brakes didn't feel as responsive, and I noticed that my car had a lot of squeaking and or screeching.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
My biggest fear in hearing that noise and knowing that it wasn't going away, that it was getting worse, was the fact that I felt my car potentially could be unsafe. I'm Melinda. I live in Post Falls. I cherish my 2 grandsons who are in my vehicle a lot, and I owe my vehicle safety and their safety to Golden Rule Brake in Post Falls. The customer service was stellar. I'm one that feels that there's always room for improvement. I'd never really score things of 5, but in all honesty, this is one of the first times that I can score a 5.
Yeah, Golden Rule Brake.
It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly and they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full-covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
Do you toss and turn and wake up feeling tired? You're not alone. There's a new way to find a good night's sleep. It was invented and is manufactured right here in Spokane. It's called Sleep Vibe, and it's a new approach to healthy sleep. Sleep Vibe uses a low-frequency, low-power proprietary magnetic field that's near Earth natural frequency. There's no sound or tactile vibration, so it won't disturb others in the room. It's easy to use. You just plug it in next to your pillow and leave it on 24/7. Unlike other sleep aids, there is no subscription, bulky headsets, or frustrating apps. It's perfect for shift workers, first responders, athletes, and women dealing with menopause or perimenopause. It's easy to transport and works with other sleep devices, such as CPAP and sleep trackers. People report no longer needing to hit the snooze button and skipping those afternoon naps. Dave and Molly are using it and loving it, and so will you. Go to thesleepvibe.com for more information. It's time for better sleep. It's time for Sleep Vibe.
June has a secret, and it changes color. At Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, discover alexandrite, one of the rarest gemstones on Earth. In ultraviolet daylight, it shimmers greenish blue, but under incandescent evening light, it transforms into rich raspberry red, nature's own magic trick. Discovered in Russia over 180 years ago and found in several other locations, including Brazil, Sri Lanka, and Africa today, fine alexandrite is more rare than diamond, and every stone feels like a little miracle from the earth itself. And that's what makes Clark's different. We're more than just diamonds. Colored stones are us as well. From sapphires and emeralds to exotic treasures like alexandrite, Clark's has one of the region's finest collections of hand-selected gemstones from around the world. Celebrate June birthdays or simply celebrate beauty, rarity, and color. Only at Clark's Diamond Jewelers since 1907 in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Summer is here, and that means road trips, sunshine, and a whole lot of driving. Make sure your car is ready for the season with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just across town, we've got you covered with oil changes, new tires, brake service, AC repair, and complete summer tune-ups. Right now, take advantage of seasonal specials on alignments, batteries, AC service, and tires. Everything you need to keep your ride safe and cool all summer long. With 4 convenient locations, 2 in the Spokane Valley and 2 on the north side, Clark's Tire and Automotive is always nearby when you need us. Visit clarkstires.com to check out exclusive summer coupons and find out about financing, available for all credit types. Schedule your summer service today because nothing ruins a road trip like car trouble. Clark's Tire and Automotive, proudly serving the Spokane area for over 15 years with friendly neighborhood service you can trust. Stop on by and see us today.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by 1. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest. Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million?
cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
Remember the 6-7 trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
We think, well, we know we're on SWX and audio, but not YouTube.
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
very
we're on
good.
YouTube, but just it's just the audio form.
Right.
Yeah.
Not video.
Yeah.
But we're on TV. We have Davin here. Look, we have a surprise guest.
Hello.
Hi, Davin.
It's good to have you here.
And Davin is a long-time listener. We'll get more into that here in just a little bit. But you're here for a couple of reasons. One, you're physically going to play the showdown here in a bit.
Yes.
But I know there's a big event, and I love the name of it. But the name will need an explanation.
Of course.
The 50-hour
Slam.
50-hour slam.
Yes.
Now, when you hear 50-hour slam,
You want to be part of that.
yes, I do. Yeah. What is the 50-hour slam?
The 50-hour Slam is a locally run nonprofit film festival competition. And it,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's
There we go.
sinking
Okay,
in
go
her
ahead.
chair.
Step right up. Put your, yeah, there we go. Okay.
film festival competition where the team competitors, when the kickoff was back in April, had 50 hours, given certain criteria, to write, shoot, and edit a 3 to 6 minute short film.
50 hours is
Yeah. So you got basically 2 hours in a couple hours, or 2 days and a couple hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you come up with 50 hours?
So this started back in 2011,
Mhm.
and I been a competitor a couple times. This is my first year on the board. We had a board changeover, so I think there's a lot of 48-hour film festivals, and they just wanted to be unique, and they came up with 50 hours is a nice even number, and you get from Friday night to Sunday night. And
I have not, I don't know that I've been in one, but I have been a judge.
yes,
I think maybe once or twice. I want to be part of one of them. I really do. But it's fallen on times when I just couldn't commit to the whole weekend or whatever. But I love the concept. And I know a bunch of the people who are in them. And it's really fun to see what people come up with because they're really good films. I mean,
So how logistically, how does it work with a crew? Because you don't have everybody staying awake. It's physically impossible to stay. So it has to be some sleep time in there. And you have different teams for different segments of the presentation, right?
So there's a set of criteria, and then each team gets to go and then on their own create their film. So most teams, you stay late into the night Friday writing it. And
Okay.
then Saturday you shoot, and then Sunday you'd edit would be the general formula. Some teams can get done quicker than others, depending on what they've got going on.
So, and here, I want you to make sure
Yeah.
because we're fading. Are you giving them a theme?
Yes.
Okay, what's the theme
so
this
the theme
year?
this year was change. Growth is optional. Change is inevitable.
Okay, and how many teams
Perfect
are
for the times we're in.
Yes. So we had about 36 teams show up.
Oh.
And I think 32 around there turned in.
Uh-huh.
And then the judges narrowed down to the top 15.
Okay.
Which will be at the screening on Saturday.
And do those top 15 people know who they are now?
Yes. Yep. They've been announced, and so they know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah. And then along with that theme, we assigned, there was 3 locations,
okay.
3 districts in Spokane that we interviewed some local businesses to kind of how to dealt with change and
Yeah.
growth. The Hilliard District, Perry Street District, and Kendall Yards. They had to physically shoot in one of those locations.
Okay.
And so you can't plan ahead as well. And then
That's
the third
good.
criteria was they had to have a shot of a timekeeping device.
A
shot-
timekeeping
okay.
device.
Of a timekeeping device.
I'm gonna unplug his mic and plug it back in again because I feel like it's fading out
Okay.
here.
All right.
This is all happening live on TV, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing about that is you're right, because somebody could have a script ready to go, ready to shoot, and that wouldn't be fair.
Right.
Because you need to start like from this way. You've given enough criteria that nobody could have pre-planned for that.
Yes. Yep. So you can't plan far
That's-
ahead because then it
Yeah.
makes it more challenging.
And then how, like you said, you've been a judge for one of
Right,
these. So
right.
how, in what form do you see all of these together? And then how will the judges, because they're going to watch 15 of these?
No, we watched all 30 of them. I'm
Oh.
trying to remember. We had several judges, and I don't remember if we split them up or did I watch every single one and rank them. I think it was like a ranking system, but you had to watch them all. How long are each of them?
3 to 6 minutes.
Yeah. So there's
okay,
just,
okay.
yeah.
Yep. So they've already been ranked and scored by the judges.
Yeah.
And then we'll announce the SEPTI award, which is the judge's choice.
Yeah.
And this year, and to encourage the power of arts and the importance, and you come from an artistic family and been a judge, and great Ellen Travolta with the Coeur d'Alene Christmas show and all of that.
Yeah.
And that we're the judge's choice, which is the SEPTI award, is a $500 prize this year.
Okay.
And then there's also an audience choice, which is the vote at the screening, and then
Okay.
several other awards for acting and cinematography, etc.
Yeah.
So those have been, besides the audience choice, those have been decided already.
And then where will, like, for someone like me, like I'm a complete outsider, where can I go to see all of these?
Sure. So the screening is Saturday at the Garland Theater,
Okay.
50hourslam.com. You can get your tickets for $10, or it's $15 at the door. And then after the fact, though, they'll all be online for our viral vote. So if you
Okay.
can't make it, you can still watch them online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what time does it start on Saturday?
Starts at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. And you said you're going to have a pair of tickets to give away.
Yes, we have a pair of tickets to give away.
That's nice.
Okay.
So we'll have you all on a little wheel, and then the winner will can we just put them on the guest list?
Yes,
Is
whoever the win, we can get the name, we'll have
Yeah.
it on the guest list.
All right. So our text line 448-3237, and then just the word slam, and like at the end of the segment, all those people will go on a random wheel, and we'll pick somebody, and they'll get to go. That's so fun.
I love the idea of this. So
Yeah.
let me ask you another question. So how often does the judge's choice match up with the audience choice and the viral win?
That's a great question. I don't know the exact stats on that. It has happened.
Okay.
So a lot of it is, bring your friends and family to vote
Yeah.
for yours. But I will say, as far as the range of films, you've got the seasoned veterans who are very professional. You've got families coming in who have their kids in it. And then you've got high school teams. So it's a whole range. And to encourage people, like if you've never heard of it, to get out there for next year, to have it on your radar, to participate
Yeah.
and grow the love of film and creating, because there's not a lot of it out there.
Yeah.
And
I love
so-
the idea of it.
So the crew, like, let's just say you're me, and I'm like, okay, well, I know I want to do the writing part of it, and maybe I'll even do a little acting in it, but I don't have any other thing. Can you help people pair up to get a team together?
That's a great question. At the kickoff event,
Yeah.
we have what we call free agents. They come up and line up, and
Oh.
what do you want to be? I want to be an actor, and then teams will say, yes, we need you, or I want to do this. And
Okay.
they can meet up and meet a whole brand new team. And
So you
go
don't
from
have
there.
to come in with your team,
No, you do not.
but you can.
You can. Yes.
See, I think there's some teams out there that are like, they've been doing this a long time.
Stack the deck.
Oh yeah, they stack the deck. They know what they're doing, and they work so well together. But I think, when is the kickoff thing?
The kickoff has changed. This year it was in late April.
Mhm.
And so I think it was April 24th this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so next year it'll be.
In April.
Yeah, similar
Well, I
time.
need you guys to remind me, because I want to. My writing partner and I, we love stuff like this. I used to love doing. There was leftovers, and then they would do. I don't know if you remember. We used to. We did one. It was a 24-hour thing. We had 24 hours to write a play. I was a writer, and then I handed it off to the director and the actors, and they had the rest of the 24 hours to rehearse it, memorize it, and then that next night we put it on. It was a 10-minute play.
Wow.
It was so fun. As the writer, it was awesome because I fired it off. I think you had till midnight and it had to be in, it had to be registered, and then your cast got it. But so for me, I was done. And then I got to go to the theater the very next night and watch them perform it. It was the coolest thing. I just think there's something about that when you're in pressure. It's like, don't overthink it, just write it and get it done. And I think that there's something super fun like that. But yeah.
This is honestly the first I've heard of this, but I love it. I love the idea of it, and and the fact that it's 3 to 6 minute films. It's like you can, and I'm sure a lot of them are great, and everybody believes that there's, but if you see a couple that are not working for you, there'll be another one 6 minutes later that's going, this is great. I love the idea. Or even one line in the thing where it's like you'll have a lot of takeaways after consuming something like this.
There was one the 1 year, it was The Dancer. I think I think it was maybe Dave and John's team, but anyway, John was a big guy, and he wanted to be like a ballet dancer. That was one of the classic. I watched it was 4 or 5 minutes, and I just thought this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It was kind of mockumentary style, but it was that he was kind of a big guy, but his dream was to dance, and it was hilarious. But it was heartfelt too. It was sort of like by the end, you're like, oh, I'm rooting for you, man. Like, I hope so. There's some good stuff in there. You remember that one, right?
That one, it's been a while, so I participated last in 2015, 16.
Oh, okay.
So this is my first year back.
Oh, okay. You got to go look that one up. It's I can't remember what it's called, but it's a pretty good one. So, all right. So Saturday night at the Garland, 7:00, but get there earlier. You can buy tickets at the door for $15 or online for $10, or we will pick a couple people are texting in the word slam. And
we have a brand new texter.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody watching on SWX. They literally have never texted the show before, but they slam. They want to go. So that's good.
We'll find a winner and we'll get you all this stuff. But also you're here for another reason. So how long have you been listening to our show?
Oh, it goes back to the 90s when I was in middle school and up through high school and all the changes. And I moved away to LA. Back then I could listen to you on that app at that time.
Oh my God.
And so I lived in Atlanta for a little bit, and so always have.
So one day you turned on the app and we were gone.
Oh yeah, when that happened, well that was still, that shall not be named. That was a rough summer. 2024.
Silent summer.
So I teach high school.
Oh,
and so that summer I was like, man, this is my mornings. Like, what is happening? And I was so glad you guys came back though.
So did you find us right away when we came back?
Oh, I paid attention to the news release, and that I came to the when you guys were at the Bing.
Oh
the Bing for your
the Fox.
The Fox,
yeah.
For your announcement. So I went to that, and
man, you've been following along. And then it kept you waiting out in your car all this time. I'm so sorry.
Glad to be here. And you guys, I won free eye LASIK with you guys.
We were talking about that off the air
years ago.
From Eye Consultants.
Yes.
They're the ones that did me.
Yeah.
It was I think it was 99 or 2000 when I had my the greatest thing ever. And I'm a wimp. I had to have them holding my hands, and they were, I had a rough, but absolutely the greatest thing. And my vision is fantastic.
Yeah.
Long distance and everything on the golf course. I'm the one that can spot everybody's ball,
Yeah.
And you won that from us.
Yes. My video was a zombie slave video. It was like the zombie needed, his vision got poor. He was like a zombie butler. That was the whole.
Oh,
he's
fun.
running into things, and so.
And that's how you won by doing a video. So
Yeah.
is that your background? Is like, what do you teach in high school?
So I do teach multimedia as a course. So video production. And I worked in collegiate athletics for a while doing video production.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Very
Passion.
cool. Where do you teach now?
Teach at Medical Lake.
Medical Lake. So you're out now. You're done for the summer.
Done for the summer.
Oh, nice.
And to brag, and so. We're a board member, so we're not one of the judges, so there's no bias here. But I recruited one of my high school teams, and they made the top 50.
Oh, good.
So,
nice.
Which was I'm really proud for those guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been with us a long time, and you were talking about just the things that have happened in your life that you heard from us.
I mean, you guys are just like the bloodline and the soul of Spokane, and just not only local events, but I can remember senior in high school, 4 days before my 18th birthday, I wake up and hear about 9/11.
Yes.
So just an example of like so many critical moments nationally, locally, that it's so great to see you guys here in studio, and thank you so much for the community, and you've been such a part of it for so many years.
When
You're
you
so
won the
nice.
iConsultants thing, did you come into the studio? Is this your first time physically in a studio with us?
So you guys just called me on that.
Okay.
But you probably won't remember this too. But so then I also ran a basketball tournament years ago, and we had ads, and then I came in to promote that. This was back in 2010.
Okay.
Something like that. So I was in here one time before previously.
What was the basketball tournament?
It was called Pick and Roll. It was out in Medical
remember
Lake.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I remember
remember that?
remember something about that. It was on our what year was it?
this was, I want to say 2010, 2011, around that time.
We would have been on
Yeah, yeah.
kind of mid.
Mhm.
Do you remember who our producer was at that time?
Oh, it was, I think it wasn't the great Dave Spencer, which I know.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, from Eastern, the announcer.
He's a good guy.
Gosh, I don't know if it
Maybe
was.
it was Patch. It wouldn't have been
Could have been
Patch.
Patch.
Would have been Patch, or by then maybe Dan or. We had so
Yeah.
many
Boy,
people
yeah.
in and out. Well, this is fun. I had no idea when they. So I was talking to my other friend Dave, and he was kind of setting all this up, and he said, "Well, Davin's available," and then he never really heard back, and so I didn't know what was happening. But I had no idea you were that Davin. Like then I would have been like, "Okay, well, for sure, get him in here. This has to happen." So, yes.
Thank you so much.
This is
And
awesome.
we'll get right to it. You have played the Showdown before.
Yes.
And then you played the game in the old form back in the day?
No, I've only played the new form.
Oh, okay.
So we're 1-1. So it's a
Okay.
rubber match here.
Oh.
Let's see what happens.
This
Yeah.
is very exciting.
And you're okay. And so you're going to play in studio, which is great for us because Dave's literally running all of the stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't know how that's going to work, but adding the phone to it would be difficult. So this is perfect.
Excellent.
I think we should. Are you ready to do it
Yeah,
now?
you want to hear the
All
song?
right,
Oh, you
hang
won't
on.
be able to hear the song, but you know.
It's time for Dave's Cash Showdown. Time for you to throw down. Winning in a minute, answer 10. Dave comes in and answers them again. If your score's inferior, then Dave will reign superior. It's time to play around of Dave's Cash Showdown.
Yeah, we got the whole new song and everything now too. You know, with the great Pat Simmons. Who? Happy birthday, Pat Simmons! It's his birthday today.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Happy birthday, Pat. Yep. He's a musical, he does all the songs. He does the Go Ask Molly song. He does the Showdown song. And he comes from great musical lineage because he shares his birthday with the great Paul McCartney.
Oh, well, look at that.
You could easily get those two confused.
Oh, yes, you could. You could.
So, all right, Davin. So what? Money questions. What do you have?
I was looking it over,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
here's the thing. This is it's a little geography heavy today.
Okay.
So I just want you both to know that. And then I will put $1 at number 10.
Okay. Last question worth $1.
Okay.
A real dollar.
And I'll hand it to you before you leave. And you'll get your Dutch Bros. And if you win, you'll get your mug before you even leave today. It's going to be great.
Fantastic.
All right. Good. Everybody good?
Everybody's good?
All right. I'm
Yes.
going to leave the studio.
Okay. I don't have to do anything while you're gone.
No.
You already played. I
Yeah.
don't have music under it.
No, everything's fine here. I'm leaving the studio fine.
Oh, my
If I
gosh.
come back and it's messed up. Okay. Good luck.
Talk to David. All right. Oh,
I have
boy.
to exit this way.
Yes, you have to. But it's good. It's proof that you're actually leaving. Okay. But don't go too far because when it's time to come back, you need to come right back because I'm scared. Okay. All right. I don't know which camera they're going to do. All right. So what's your best kind of trivia?
History, movies, those are pretty good for me.
Okay. Well, maybe there's one movie. All right. Well, we will we'll do our best. Are you ready to throw down on the showdown?
Throw down.
All right, here we go. What is pumpernickel?
Spice.
What is the lowest hand that beats a straight in poker?
Flush.
Buenos Aires is the capital of what country?
Argentina.
What color is the one ball in a billiard set?
Blue.
All right. What valley holds the record for the highest temperature recorded on American soil?
Death Valley.
How many scoops of raisins go into each box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran?
2 scoops.
Very good. At the end of Planet of the Apes, what monument protrudes from the rocks?
Classic Statue of Liberty.
Very good. What color was Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber? And what is the most mountainous country in Europe? This is your dollar question.
I'm going to say Switzerland.
Ooh, good. Ding, ding, ding. See, you come in, I lose $1. This is what happens. Wow, you did well. Did that feel pretty good?
Felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Some of them, I guess, but yeah.
Because I think one, yeah. I think that, I forgot one more. The majority of the Sierra Nevada mountains are located in which state?
Majority, I'll say California.
All right. So according to my calculations, I just have this one. I think you did pretty well. Maybe, yeah. I have my total. There we go. My pen is running out of ink. This is just I'm borrowing his. All right. So now we'll just sit and chat. Okay. So have you seen all of the final movies?
We have. We pre-screened them as the board members before we send them off to the judges. So yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like fun. We do have several people who are interested, so we will notify them. Hurry, come back. I'm just kidding. We're doing fine. We're chatting. All right. And he did win $1.
Oh, nice.
And it will change hands before he leaves here. You can take that $1 and you can frame it if you want to be like, this is the $1
Absolutely.
I won on Dave's Cash Showdown. Although it's my
The money comes from a different source.
Yes,
but
yes.
you know.
All right.
Okay, and overall good score?
Yeah.
All right. And he won $1. Okay.
$1.
All right, my turn to play. Here we go.
All right. What is pumpernickel?
It's a bread.
What is the lowest hand that beats a straight in poker?
That beats a straight?
Yes.
The next one up would be a flush.
Buenos Aires is the capital of what country?
Argentina.
What color is the one ball in a billiard set?
Yellow.
What valley holds the record for the highest temperature recorded on American soil?
Death Valley.
How many scoops of raisins go into a box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran?
2 scoops of raisins.
You both did it the same way.
Yeah.
The majority of the Sierra Nevada mountains are located in which state?
California.
At the end of Planet of the Apes, what monument protrudes from the rocks?
The Statue of Liberty.
What color was Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber?
Blue.
And what is the most mountainous country in Europe?
Country?
Yeah.
Switzerland?
He came on a tough
Austria?
day, man. Come on a tough
I bow to
day.
your superior knowledge.
Oh.
Dave.
Oh, boy.
I
He's got to bow pretty hard.
Yeah.
Final score, Dave wins 10-7.
Yes!
Yes! I think there's something about the head-to-head. It's like intense.
Very
That was really good.
Some of those were guesses.
But they were good guesses.
I almost said Austria for the
yeah. That would have been a
country.
good guess,
But I was
too.
thinking of Swiss Alps. So
There's a lot of geography today. Yeah, you just ran it.
Oh.
You got pumpernickel as a bread. Flush, you both got flush. You both got Argentina. Dave got right yellow for the ball. You both got Death Valley. You both said 2 scoops.
yeah.
You both
2
got,
scoops of raisins in every, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You both got California. You both got Statue of Liberty. And then Dave guessed blue for his lightsaber. Pretty good.
That
Is
was
it because you saw it on TV this morning?
No.
Oh, that wasn't even Obi-Wan. That was.
I was thinking blue or green.
He said
There were
green.
there were
Green.
there were
It must
several.
have been Luke. Luke
I
was
think
right.
one of them had, and then Darth Vader had red, right?
Right, I knew that.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
And then both of you got Switzerland. Very good. So the ones that you missed were like color ones. Well, you missed the pumpernickel, the billiard ball, and then the lightsaber. But other than that, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
There were a couple well, at least 3 questions where educated guess.
Yeah. Well,
But guess.
sometimes you got experience here. And then, but that's good. Congratulations from our friends at Numerica Credit Union, proud sponsor of Dave's Cash Showdown.
Numerica Credit Union, they were the credit union for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, in fact, a lot of people don't know, but if you read the full scripts of all of the Star Wars, they do reference Numerica Credit Union.
Really?
In fact, Darth Vader tried to be a member, and they said, no, Darth, no. We don't like your attitude, and we believe that you have a bad energy, and so you can go to the dark side and go somewhere else.
Oh.
But Numerica welcomed everybody else in, including Obi-Wan Kenobi and many other of the people from Star Wars.
5 free cups of Dutch love from Spokane's Dutch Bros.
Spokane's Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros. The beauty is I'm going to walk over to the drawer. I'm going to get you a Dutch Bros card. I'm going to get you $1. Did we bring up any of our Bob's Your Uncle? Oh, we have some of our stickers and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
there's a Bob's Your Uncle sticker right there.
Yes, you take that.
See?
You can have
Look
that.
at it.
There's
Thank
a
you so
magnet
much.
if you want the magnet too. You can have the magnet. Yes.
Do you like Swedish fish?
Oh.
Do you want some?
Look at this. What does this weigh?
It's a
1
lot.
pound.
Wow.
Pound.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Especially with-
pound. It's almost 2 pounds. Listen to how heavy it is. Yeah. That's a lot of Swedish fish. That was Kate, our listener, brought that to us last night. That
and
was
I
very
have
nice.
red vines, and I know what's going to
Yeah.
happen to my red vines. You're going to eat them. You're going to take
No,
them.
it's here
You
in
like
stew.
the red
Yeah.
vines.
I like the Swedish fish too. Family size.
Well, Devin, this has been lovely. This has worked out great. I'm glad you got to be here in person.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Glad to be
thank-
here. That was my phone. No worries.
Oh, okay.
It's out of my pocket.
It's usually mine.
No.
And good luck with the slam.
Thank you so much.
And we hope that it all goes well. And we'll get you. We have several people. We're going to put them on a wheel, and we'll get our winners. And I'll text you their name.
Fantastic.
Is that
Thank
good?
you. That's
Just
works
the
great.
name?
And I truly, the event sounds fantastic, and it's great to see you in person.
Yeah.
Likewise. I'm
Yeah.
so glad to be here. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you for
I think-
waiting.
I think you brought me good luck playing the game. I got 10
Yes,
and
good.
$1.
Yes.
Don't forget he won $1 too.
I know. I'm going to get $1. You're going to be my witness. I'm going to get
Okay.
$1 out of my purse, and then yes, we're going to do it. Okay.
Oh, it's a good day.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
Now, what's going to happen when we go to break? Can I help you push any
Nope.
buttons?
Nope. I
got
got
it?
it all right here. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See, we kind of moved this, everything.
he's got the
yeah.
control.
But it's just 4 minutes. So we got 4 minutes to get back on.
I have to get you $1 and forget your thing. And I have to get you out the door. And maybe we'll do a quick selfie. Why don't we do a selfie while you have get your camera, and then we'll do it here while we're still on the air. We don't waste any break time.
Okay. We're making it work.
I think that's best. Plus, it's in
Mhm.
it's like in action, right? So you see us.
Look at this photo. Hey, that's a good photo.
Great.
That is going to be awesome.
Perfect. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, thanks, Davin. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
it. Have a great weekend. We're off tomorrow, so we're kind of saying like this is our Friday for a 3-day weekend. So
Oh, I've heard. I'm going to have to
What
change
are you
my
gonna do
schedule
tomorrow?
around.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You can watch a rerun.
yeah, we'll have a rerun on SWX.
Yeah, that's the question. Do you listen on the app, or do you watch on YouTube, or how do you do it?
I switched to YouTube. It's
Okay.
much better. Yeah, I like the YouTube. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you watching, or are you just kind of having it on and listening, or both?
I have the premium, so I can. If you don't have it, you can't hide it. But I listen.
Okay,
yeah.
but you have it running
I
through
have it
YouTube,
running
but you
through YouTube.
oh.
So if you have the premium, you can have it on in the background while you're doing other stuff on your
Yes,
phone?
you can lock your phone,
Oh.
so it'll keep playing, which is nice.
How much does that cost?
So I think it's like $10 a month. something like
Okay.
that.
It has
But
lots
then,
of other
then you have no ads.
benefits,
Yeah. It's
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Look at
This
him.
is good.
This way-
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
I
But
don't
the
know.
YouTube is great. Yeah, to see you guys and
Mhm.
watch it. And
If we reference something, you can go back and go, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like today, it was very important that we showed our Damn It dolls, which we haven't really shown on SWX yet. But our listener, Natasha, made both of us these dolls with all of our stuff on it that,
Mhm.
you know, is
That's really me
representing-
right there.
It's
With a
got
glass of
everything.
wine in my hand. There's my dog right
Birdie
there in the
Juice,
middle.
loves live
Love it.
music, married 3 times. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, sensible salad. I didn't know there's a sensible salad.
Yeah.
We will get vertical. That's awesome.
And then Molly, look at she's got a bourbon in one hand, a
Yeah,
cigarette in the
it's
other,
not
but
a
look
good
how
look for
happy
me,
she
Dad.
is. Yeah.
She even has like my style of boho dressing, like, you know, the flouncy shirt and everything. It's pretty cool. But
All right, Davin. Thank you, man.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you. Loved
Okay.
it. All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we will get to entertainment news. We have that on the board. And then hot topics later in the show. You can continue to watch us on SWX. Again, a rerun tomorrow. We will not be here. And then you can keep listening through the Nonstop Local app. That, too, we will not be on tomorrow.
Right.
Okay. Right. Back after a break. This is the Dave and Molly Show live from the Numerica studios. It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly, and they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full-covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by one. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest. Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million? Cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
Remember the 6'7" trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Your business is your baby. You've poured in the time, the sweat, and the dreams. So when it's time to hire, you want to be sure that you're protecting your baby. Pinnacle Investigations makes background checks simple and reliable, so you can focus on growing your business, not second-guessing it. Quick turnaround time, clear results, and peace of mind for small business owners like you. Call Pinnacle at 1-800-955-5306 or visit whoareyouhiring.com. Pinnacle Investigations. Do you know who you're hiring?
June has a secret, and it changes color. At Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, discover alexandrite, one of the rarest gemstones on Earth. In ultraviolet daylight, it shimmers greenish blue, but under incandescent evening light, it transforms into rich raspberry red, nature's own magic trick. Discovered in Russia over 180 years ago and found in several other locations, including Brazil, Sri Lanka, and Africa today, fine alexandrite is more rare than diamond, and every stone feels like a little miracle from the earth itself. And that's what makes Clark's different. We're more than just diamonds. Colored stones are us as well. From sapphires and emeralds to exotic treasures like alexandrite, Clark's has one of the region's finest collections of hand-selected gemstones from around the world. Celebrate June birthdays, or simply celebrate beauty, rarity, and color. Only at Clark's Diamond Jewelers since 1907 in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Entertainment news. Brought to you by Golden Rule Break.
Everything's fine.
It's all fine. We're getting many, many, many questions about how the first pitch went last night. Some people missed it. Dave, how did the first pitch go? You tell them. You tell them the story. I'm tired of talking about.
Here's how I saw it. We walked out. You even admitted you were a bit nervous.
I was.
This is the first pitch of the Spokane Indians game. It was Dave and Molly night last night. Molly making her second first pitch appearance. First one was a little outside, a little wide.
A couple weeks back, yep.
Okay. And we go out before the game. We're walking out onto the field, and you had the ball. You had a glove.
I had a glove.
You had been practicing all day
with our listener Jen.
Yeah. And they announce from the Dave and Molly show, ladies and gentlemen, Molly Allen. She gets the ball and she throws it into the dirt.
No,
it was nothing.
no,
It bounced about 4
that's
times
wrong.
before it rolled to the
Wrong.
plate. No, it was I would call it a strike.
I think it was a strike.
It was almost like a curveball, like a little slider coming in there. I think if it was a hitter, I think they would have been fooled on the pitch. They would have swung and missed. I think you threw a strike.
And it was a changeup.
Oh,
It was a slower pitch.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But you haven't changed it up from anything.
No.
So-
But compared to a normal speed of pitch,
Yeah.
it would be definitely a slower pitch.
It was fantastic. The crowd
Thank you.
roared and cheered almost as loud as the at the end of the game when the Indians had a walk-off base hit to win the game in 10 innings.
Just so cool.
There was a lot of exciting moments last night, but that was the first one that got it all started.
And here's the thing. Now we're on our quest for the next pitcher because Dave's not. You've already said you're not going to do it.
I've been retired.
He already retired years ago. So now we need suggestions. I could bring one of my grandkids. Both of my granddaughters could make that throw.
Yeah.
And I think if I bring both of them, they'd let each of them throw it out.
Yeah.
I did that with Alex and my cousin's son. So I think maybe that's the next play. At least something cute and young.
We got almost 2 months because our next one is early August.
Okay, I will start training them.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get them mixed.
August 3rd and August 4th, September 3rd are the two remaining Dave and Molly nights.
You know, after yesterday, I think that I'm going to get my granddaughters some baseball mitts. I think we're going to start playing catch. And I'm getting myself a mitt because I don't have one right now. I borrowed that one.
Okay.
But I think they'll enjoy that. And I think that it'll be cute. That's the thing. When you're a kid, it doesn't matter. And the other young man who threw out the first pitch right after me, he found out he was throwing out the first pitch 5 minutes before he threw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
It was a surprise. It was like a Pepsi contest thing. And his parents laid it on him like 5 minutes before. And he's going, but he chose from the mound.
Yeah, he stepped up. He had his foot on the rubber, stepped to the top of the mound. And, and they always say, when in doubt, throw it higher than normal. It was a little low, but he had some velocity to it.
Yeah. Oh, he
gave him the heater.
Heat.
Yeah.
Somebody said that Quinn or Nadine should do the first pitch, and I think both of them said it was a hard no. Nadine said absolutely under no circumstances was she doing it.
She's a little bit nervous about that.
She said no, but I believe she could go do a handstand. What if hear me out? What if she instead did like this? She went, handed it like we're on the side and we go, oh, what? She threw it, and then she does a handstand instead.
Instead of first pitch, first handstand.
Yeah.
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 You might be onto something.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I would like to do it one time. I've never done this, and now that I'm exposing it, it can never be done. But I always thought it'd be kind of cool to say, because I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
But if you say, okay, throwing out the first pitch, Dave Sposito, and he'll be throwing right-handed,
Yeah.
almost like, oh, this is his offhand, so they give you kind of a pass.
Yeah.
And then no matter what you do, it's like, well, he threw it with his offhand. That's not too terrible, but it's really not your offhand.
Yeah.
I always thought that would be a great bit.
That is a
but
good
now
bit.
I can't use the bit because I've already used it.
Because they'll
said it.
already know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we'll find somebody. We'll either find a kid, we'll find one of my grandchildren or somebody, but we are both retired. Our gloves have retired.
I think I'm retired from
Yeah,
that. But I love being out there. I loved
Love it.
going out with you, and I loved the video. Actually, we showed the video on our YouTube segment earlier this morning, but maybe we can email it
on-
or send it to our friends at SWX, and they can put it on this station.
Trevor?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the logistics are, what the
Maybe,
process time
yes.
would be.
Also, we'll put it on Facebook for sure.
Yeah.
I liked your shortened version of it.
Yeah.
I need that one, and then
I wanted to make sure I had the whole thing.
Mhm.
So we have the walkout and everything, but
Yes.
I've got, and I can shorten it even more, but
Yeah.
there's a 20-second version
Yes.
of just, I'm right behind you, and you can clearly see the pitches. I mean, it's in the range. It might have touched the plate. I think you got part of the edge. I think it's a strike.
I just know he didn't have to move. And that's what made me happy. Because I think when you're out in the crowd, that's what you see. You see big movements or jump backs. So if you just see that it goes and the catcher doesn't have to do much, then it's assumed that it was right in the range.
Yeah.
There was one that the pitcher, I don't know which team it was, threw it in the dirt. And I looked at my mom. I go, she said, "You were better than that, Bobby." And I said, "I know. Come on, anybody could do that." So, and the good news is I saw the ring video. Our friend Derek is at my house installing my water heater right now.
Oh, very nice. See? Look at all the things that are being accomplished while we're doing our program.
Well, it works so well. And we didn't really, I was talking about my day earlier, but I didn't go through all the stuff that happened. But part of the thing that had to happen was I had to get the dog to the valley. My mom met us in the valley. We went to the game from the valley. And the reason it worked out so well is because the dog now was not at the house this morning.
Oh,
Because,
yeah. Otherwise,
well-
you could have a barking situation for Derek.
And I think that he was fine with her, but she was because of the van,
Sure.
the tools. It was so without me there, I don't know how that would have gone. I wouldn't do that to anybody. So it worked out so great, and then I left a key behind, and Bob's your uncle. See, so efficient. And I also, yesterday when I got home, my neighbor was coming in and she had her grandson kind of help me get the box out of the car. Because remember, I had that
yes,
giant
that's right,
box
yes.
and I didn't know what I was going to do about it. So it all worked out the way it should.
And yesterday was a great day. I know they have a couple of Spokane Indians games here on SWX. We have 2 more Dave and Molly nights. We referenced those before, so that'll be fun. We'll give away tickets for that when we get closer to it. We also have tickets to give away for our big Silverwood event, and that is July 9th.
Yes.
At the end of this segment, we will kind of open up the text line if you want to go. For the it has to be that day. It's got to be July 9th. That's our day out at there. But we're going to have a great time. We've done this for 20 years or so. The people at Silverwood are absolutely wonderful. So,
And we do have, and I'll make sure you get the right thing. But you're going to have to text in a word. And we've done this before. And we've had people try to be fancy. And when we give you the code, when we give it to you,
secret code coming up in minutes.
in minutes, we are going to ask you to just do that, not with an exclamation mark, not with a happy face, not with nothing. It will, and you'll know it doesn't go through because we'll see it on the text line. If it goes through, you will get a reply instantly that says you're in. So it'll be that, and then we'll get back to you. Then we'll ask for how many people you need and all that. But to get in, you're going to have to, and then you're going to have to opt in. So we'll explain it all, but I was just looking to see what the actual thing was that I put in there. So, okay.
Now, for the entertainment news, remember yesterday, and this was a big hit when I brought it up, that Dr. Evil was coming back, and Ken was here, and you guys were very excited, like, oh, there's going to be something. Listen to this. Mike Myers, Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Mike Myers, says there will definitely be
What?
Austin Powers 4.
What?
They're making another one. Yeah.
This is the greatest.
Now, we have no details. There's no timeline, but in his own words, there will be an Austin Powers 4.
Here's what I wish for it. I wish for it to be Dr. Evil Heavy.
Okay.
And I want some new really fun villain. Because we had Fat Bastard and we had Goldmember. That's how we do it. No, that's how we do it in Belgium. No.
Yep.
And then what was he say? Fraja. Oh, my Fraja.
My Fraja.
My Fraja. Oh, and he had gold flakes that he would eat.
Yes.
I want some kind of a really fun villain. And then bit of Austin Powers, a lot of Dr. Evil.
And then you need someone like, not saying it has to be, like Felicity Shagwell.
Sure.
Shag very well.
I would put out there maybe a Sydney Sweeney type who is.
She'd be perfect.
You want somebody in that realm. There's a lot of young, or somebody like an Ariana Grande type person, or what's her name? She's really good too. What's the girl's name? She was on SNL. She's done both. Well, Olivia Rodrigo, she could do it, or I can't think of the other person's name. Got a one.
How about Dua Lipa? Bring her in.
Dua Lipa.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Exactly, Dua Lipa, because Dua Lipa is a good actress, and she could do some dance stuff.
And she'll do a
singing.
song. We'll have a song in there, like the Barbie thing.
Yes.
All right, you got the script right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's very, very exciting.
Very cool.
Okay. Now, speaking of movie excitement, tomorrow is the Toy Story 5 movie.
And you'll be there.
I will be there. I'm there for opening afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with my daughters, and we've seen them all together. So I'm very excited for that. But Tom Hanks is doing all of the promotional stuff for the movie and everything. Here's what he didn't know, and a lot of us didn't know, that Woody has a last name. Did you know Woody's last name?
No.
It's going to be revealed here in a second. Woody is related to Jessie. And Tom Hanks did not know this. This was, I think it was a BBC interview. Because the movie opens worldwide, tomorrow, Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
So here is Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. They were being interviewed by the BBC. They found out that Woody from Toy Story has a last name. Here's the reaction.
By the way, I only recently discovered that Woody has a surname.
I had no idea. The Sheriff? Woody what?
Woody Pride.
Oh.
Double twist. Jessie's full name is Jessica Jane Pride.
Oh, wait a minute. I'd heard this that they might be related.
I think that means you're siblings.
No, distant cousins, please. Please.
There's something in there. Was it one of the guys on the internet that gets these names? I heard that same thing.
How did they find this out? I play the guy. I didn't realize I had a surname.
Wow. Do Jessie and Woody ever have a romance? Or they're just friends?
Well, I think he thought they were. Well, I don't even know if he knew that they were related in any way.
No, but I mean in the movies.
I don't think there's any romance.
They're just friends,
I don't
right?
think so. I have to. Here's the thing about the Toy Story. The first three I saw multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
It was back when you had the DVDs and all that kind of stuff, and and the kids were little, so I saw those a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's been decades since I've seen any one of the first three.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've only saw the fourth one once,
Me too.
and that was whenever that came out, 5 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think it was before the pandemic even.
Yeah.
So 6 years ago, whatever.
Mhm.
So my Toy Story history is a little foggy, but I know I love them all, and it'll all come back to me. And I have heard from somewhat reliable sources that this movie, Toy Story 5, is more Jessie related.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Jessie in this one.
And I'm wondering, because I all of a sudden was thinking, what if I got tickets for a really early show tomorrow? I bet there's like 10:30 showings because kids are out of school.
I think
They
there
may
probably
be-
are showings. I don't know if
They
there's
might
going to be
sold
tickets.
out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if taking the girls cold like that, without any reference point, if it's going to be as impactful, I'll have to see. We'll have to take it under advisement. Or we wait till next week for a Wednesday at noon type of thing. But I would like to see it.
I'm very
Great.
excited to see it.
Yeah. So you're going at 1:00 tomorrow?
1:00.
It'll be full.
Oh,
Totally
it's packed.
full.
Yeah. My daughter bought the tickets a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and I
Okay.
think I said, well, I'm available, anytime. And I think that was probably the bad. The evening showings are probably gone, but
Wow.
I'm in.
All in. Well, that'll be fun. Now, what was the other thing you were going to tell us? You had something else in entertainment news we were telling. Maybe it was that. That was the bombshell.
That was the big one.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the, because it's Father's Day coming up on Sunday, we have the Disney dads rated by, this is not my words, rated by hotness and parenting skills.
And these are all just Disney.
Disney dads.
Hotness.
Anybody you can think of.
Ooh, there's like the king. I mean, there's always kings that are raising their children.
King Triton from The Little Mermaid is the number one. He got a 5 out of 10 for parenting, but in the DILF category, that's the hotness, but you can put the letters and figure it out. You got 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Disney. I'm thinking, it's interesting because Disney is very dad heavy. The moms always die. So you got a lot of kings. You got a lot of, what about Shrek?
Shrek, was Shrek Disney? I don't think that was Disney.
No, that's Pixar. Oh, no, that's
see.
DreamWorks.
Yeah. I think they're rivals. They're bitter rivals.
Yeah. I don't know. Give me one and then I'll.
Tarzan's dad.
Okay.
Parenting, he got an 8 out of 10. On the hotness or the DILF scale, 10 out of 10.
Mufasa.
Very good. Mufasa, perfect score.
Hot
parenting,
and good.
Parenting, 10 out of 10. DILF score, 10 out of 10.
Yep. Mufasa was the perfect dad.
Mm-hmm. How about Rapunzel? Rapunzel's dad, King Frederick.
Okay.
From Tangled.
Yes.
Parenting, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
DILF score, 7 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
How about Belle's dad, Maurice?
Oh, now.
From Beauty and the Beast.
The score is going to be lopsided.
Okay.
He was a great dad.
Yes, you are. You're right on the right track. Give me your scores.
Okay, I will give you I'll give you a 10 out of 10 for parenting. He was great. He
Nailed
absolutely adored his daughter.
Okay.
And I'll give him a 5 on the DILF scale.
DILF scale, he got a 2.
Oh, I was being nice. I was being, because I think he's kind of bookworm nerdy, cute. Older guy.
How about Jasmine's dad, the Sultan from Aladdin?
Okay, so he's one of those typical dads that doesn't think that Aladdin is right for her, and so I'm gonna give him a 7 for parenting.
Okay.
And I'll give him a 7 on the DILF score too.
Okay, he got a 9 out of 10 on the parenting scale. Only a 3 out of 10 on the DILF
Maybe I don't
scale.
remember what he looked like.
How about Anna and Elsa's dad from Frozen?
Okay, so he's not in it very much because they die in that, they die in the boat crash pretty early on.
Fun fact, I've never seen Frozen. Don't know. So this is, she's storming out. No, don't leave. Then I'm all by myself.
No, I'll give you a pass on that just because of when it came out. So that makes sense that you didn't see it. I will give him, I'll give him an 8 on the parenting scale and an 8 on the DILF.
You're close. Parenting scale, 6 out of 10. DILF scale, 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And we can say DILF.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yes.
It's a dad I'd like to film.
Yes.
Dad I'd like to have fun with. Mm-hmm.
We just got a comment from the.
Yeah.
It's funny. That was very funny. I think that's all we have. A slow day in the world of
that's okay.
Of entertainment news. So that means that we can get right to this Silverwood situation.
All right. So,
and this is exclusive for our listeners and viewers. And you better listen up.
Yes.
And move quickly because I don't know that. I think by Monday when we go back on, we're off tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we go back on Monday, I think we're going to be full. So here it is.
Here is the situation. And this is we're not putting this on Facebook. We're not putting a link on Facebook.
Nope.
Nobody. It's only people who are listening and or watching. And you can have your whole family go. It's not, we have plenty of tickets, but you have to get yourself in. And how you're going to do it, the text line number, 509-448-3237.
Mhm.
Okay, there's your text line number. We're only on SWX, but for the people who are listening, you want to text the word, no quotation, nothing else, just the words, all one thing, Silverwood and the number 26. So Silverwood all together, SILVERWOOD, then no space, just the number 2 and the number 6, Silverwood 26. That's it. Not a please, not a thank you, not any emojis. It won't work if you do anything but that. If you text that to there, you will get a text back
Immediately.
that says, can you opt in? Then what we will do later is we will ask you how many people you want and all of that. But don't put that in there. Just only do Silverwood 26. And the date is July 9th. And you can go, as soon as it opens, you're welcome to go. You can stay all day long. We're going to take a group picture. We're going to do that. But it will be at will call and you will be free to do. It's just a family fun day at Silverwood. And there's no strings attached except that Silverwood 26. Now, we're on the text line and we see your text come through. That's going to mean that you didn't do it right. So let's just check the text line and see what happens.
Yeah, and as Molly said, I think you don't want to say, hi, Dave and Molly. I'm a first-time person. I love the show. Silverwood 26. That won't work. It just has to be its own thing all by itself.
Curtis, we love you, but you left out the V.
Yeah, he misspelled Silverwood.
You did everything right, except you put Sillerwood.
We're not calling out all these people.
I know it was a typo. Yes. So I'm not seeing any else come through, which is great.
Going back to the previous segment, John's very funny. He has Dilly.
Yeah.
And it's. I can't read everything on there, but that's very funny.
So Curtis, I want to see you do it again. I want to make sure again. Our date is July 9th. It is all day. You just wrote back, darn it. It's all day. Super fun. July, it's a Thursday. And you need to text in the word. It's just Silverwood 26. All one, no other, anything to do with it. Okay.
And people are now responding with, yay, I'm in, meaning they have done it correctly. And
Jennifer
they got the
said,
automatic response back. So when you have that, you were good.
Silverwood 2Y. No, that's not going to work. I think that Silverwood, the 6 and the Y are very close together. This is a brand new texter. Your last 4 digits are 0554. If that is you, you accidentally did Silverwood 2Y instead of 26. So you're very, very close. Your finger just slipped.
Yep. The Y key is just below the 6 key. You can
the
see
other
where
person
that
that we met last night was Paul Luft, who came up and he said, I am not the Paul Acosta who helped you in the morning. I am Paul Luft. He works for the Indians.
Yes.
He was there. Yeah. That was fun to see him.
Thad, you have to add 26 to it's got to be Silverwood 26, no spaces, and the 2 and the 6 are numbers.
Yeah.
So he just says Silverwood.
Yeah. I'm glad that we can see. So Paul is in.
We only see the mistakes, so that's good.
That's very good. So keep going. And then what we will do is we will reply. There'll be sort of a thing where we reply and say, tell us how many people you need. And we'll need your full name that's on your ID kind of stuff. But that'll all get worked out in the end. But Paul is in. That's good. That I hope you got back in. I'm going to go check. Now let me go check this just for fun. I'm going to go to the apps and we're going to go to our text club and we're going to check it out. See how it's going. Well, just see how it's going, right?
Oh, there's a number of people that it's working for because woohoo, I'm in. Here's a thank you. Here's a person that says I'm in. Here's an I did it and it worked. I'm in. Yay, I'm in. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It happens fast.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. Okay, very
So
good.
that's why I said it's only going to be one mention, and that's we'll fill up the board. So thank you for the people that are listening, and congratulations, you're being rewarded. Silverwood on July 9th. We will be there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
End of segment.
Yep. That's
Okay. Now, got something else for you, and I think you're going to like this.
Okay.
So we're in graduation season.
Yes.
So, and I don't know if she was a graduate of Dartmouth or not, but Rachel Dratch. Did you hear this? Have you heard it?
Some of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Okay. Yes.
So Rachel Dratch was doing the commencement speech for Dartmouth.
Right.
But she did it, part of it, in the Debbie Downer style with sound effects.
Yes.
So we're going to play that clip. Okay. And I think that in the beginning of it, I think the crowd was confused.
Yeah.
And then once they got it, it's like, oh, this is the
Yeah.
bit. Okay. So here it is.
Hello, graduates. What an honor it is to be here on this beautiful green. Careful on the lawn, ladies. If you're wearing any sort of a heel, wet grass can be a tripping hazard. It's quite an achievement graduating from Dartmouth. Of course, thanks to AI, there won't be any jobs left, so congrats to all on your mandatory gap years. It's inspiring to see all your fresh minds ready to take on the world. Sadly, due to the construction of data centers and the impending water wars, the most useful college majors now are foraging and hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, AI may take all our jobs and clean drinking water, but at least we can all see what we'd look like as leather daddy Santa.
The thing was, she had, so I think it was a kid from the band.
Did
or
you see the
something.
video of
I
it?
saw the video
Okay.
of it. So she's got the hat on and stuff, but there were a couple that didn't, where they went, wham, wham, and she was like, I need another thing. And then he did wham, wham, wham. And then she's, there you go. So it took her a little while to ramp up, but those are good ones. Yeah, I thought that was very clever. Very funny.
And then I got one other clip for you, and I like these stories because I like when celebrities will admit that they were tanked and they didn't handle certain things well. So Taylor Swift's future husband, Travis Kelce, he's at a gathering, and he tells it in the story where he's had a few, and he thought he was meeting Warren Buffett. Okay, well, it wasn't Warren Buffett. It was Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So big difference between the two.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Buffett has since passed away, but this is a story. Warren Buffett, multi-billionaire, stock market guy, whatever. Jimmy Buffett, fun guy. Parrot head. Margaritaville.
Totally
all
different, yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
here is Travis Kelce telling that story.
Guy comes up and says, dude, Buffett's here. He wants to meet you. I'm like, that's big money. I'm like, I am way too hammered to say hello to this guy. I started talking finances. Meet Buffett. I would shake his hand, and man, we have the best conversation I've ever had in my life. The man is literally smiling from ear to ear. I'm thinking I'm going to be rich here soon. He's going to bank me into all of his investments. And he starts telling a story in high school when he picked up the guitar for the first time. And I was like, no way! Warren Buffett played the guitar? And then he got tapped on the shoulder because he had to go sing Margaritaville.
That's pretty good.
That's going to be Taylor Swift's husband here in a couple weeks.
Not very long. She'll be getting married right around the same time Stacey's getting married.
Yeah.
So you said over 4th of July weekend at Madison Square Gardens?
They're doing like a secret thing where nobody's there, I think on the 3rd, and then the 4th or the 5th is like the wedding where they have the everything. Where they've got the whole arena for their people. That's what I hear.
Well, if you're hearing it, it's probably true. That's very exciting for them. Good for them. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have Thad made his way in, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. It all worked out. Everything's fine. There's a bunch of new people that we don't even have a name for them. They just jumped on board for this, which is great.
Yeah.
We love it. I'm just going to see if anybody else has messed up one so that we can correct it now so that you don't miss out.
I don't see any. Kim, I think, is being funny. She has
Yes.
Disneyland 26. that won't work. And then I did see one other that was not right.
Let's see.
They must have
that?
texted in over it. That's why we're not seeing it. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
D got in. All right.
Good. Everything's fine.
Very good. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to have fun. It's going to be a good group. That'll be fun.
All right, we'll do a break. We'll come back with our Hot Topic segment here in just a bit. This is the Dave and Molly Show. As you can see, it is just Dave and Molly today. We're doing everything. We're making it work. It's all coming together. We are live, live from the Numerica studios. Oh, no, we're not ending the show. No.
From the Numerica studio, this has been the Dave and Molly Show, brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. And remember, if you missed this show or any other show, you can always find them wherever you get your podcasts.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild Mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by one. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest. Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million? Cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
Remember the 6-7 trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Your business is your baby. You've poured in the time, the sweat, and the dreams. So when it's time to hire, you want to be sure that you're protecting your baby. Pinnacle Investigations makes background checks simple and reliable, so you can focus on growing your business, not second-guessing it. Quick turnaround time, clear results, and peace of mind for small business owners like you. Call Pinnacle at 1-800-955-5306 or visit whoareyouhiring.com. Pinnacle Investigations. Do you know who you're hiring?
June has a secret, and it changes color. At Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene, discover alexandrite, one of the rarest gemstones on Earth. In ultraviolet daylight, it shimmers greenish blue, but under incandescent evening light, it transforms into rich raspberry red, nature's own magic trick. Discovered in Russia over 180 years ago and found in several other locations, including Brazil, Sri Lanka, and Africa today, fine alexandrite is more rare than diamond, and every stone feels like a little miracle from the earth itself. And that's what makes Clark's different. We're more than just diamonds. Colored stones are us as well. From sapphires and emeralds to exotic treasures like alexandrite, Clark's has one of the region's finest collections of hand-selected gemstones from around the world. Celebrate June birthdays, or simply celebrate beauty, rarity, and color. Only at Clark's Diamond Jewelers since 1907 in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Hot Topics. Brought to you by Clark's Tire and Automotive Center.
Thank you, Clark's, for bringing us our Hot Topics segment.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for it?
Yep.
Birthdays today. We did reference earlier, and we always want to, people that help us out, acknowledge their birthday. Pat Simmons' birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Pat Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Member of the Cronkites, and he's a triple threat in the world of media. He's an auctioneer,
Yep.
he's an MC, and a musician.
That is the trifecta.
Yeah.
If you can get one person to do all those things at an event, the full package deal.
Happy
Yep.
birthday, Pat.
Mhm.
He shares his birthday with Blake Shelton.
Hey.
Yeah.
See, two.
He's a tall
beautiful
drink of water, that
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
Blake Shelton is 50 years old today.
Just 50? That's
Only 50.
Imagine what he'll be doing for his 50th.
Yeah. Well, and that's what he does for his 49th and his Monday and his Tuesday, most of the weekend days, and then also Wednesdays and Thursdays.
And that's why there's built-in break days
Yes.
for things like Tuesdays. Right?
hmm Happy birthday, Blake Shelton. Now, here's your chance to win your dollar back. Remember, I won $1 from
I
the
forgot to give you
showdown.
your dollar. Yes, I
well,
gave
just
Gavin
hang on
his.
to it,
Okay,
because
okay.
if you get this right, you're going to win your dollar
All right,
back.
I can do this.
All right, from the world of music,
Mhm.
celebrating his 55th birthday today, double nickels. Who is Nathan Morris? Nathan Morris has a birthday today. Who is he? World of music.
He is the drummer for Bowling for Soup.
The drummer for Bowling for Soup.
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect.
He is the bassist for the Fallout Boys. Fallout. What is it?
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy.
No.
Your nickname from middle school. Good one, Moss. Woo, woo. I don't know who he is. Is he with the Dave Matthews Band? Just say
No,
if he is.
no.
No? Okay.
I will give you a hint. Oh, this is the last hint.
Okay.
He's a singer.
From, I don't know.
Nathan Morris is from Boys to Men.
Oh, okay.
He can sing both baritone and soprano.
Oh, good for him.
And fun fact about Nathan Morris, he has a college degree in computer programming.
Oh.
Same guy that sings End of the Road, I'll Make Love to You, On Bended Knee. That guy
Mm-hmm.
has a degree in computer programming.
Probably good that he does.
Yeah.
Because
Well, those are monster hits.
I know, but how much money do you think they made off those monster hits?
A ton of money.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't like the
Look
other.
up his net worth.
Okay.
I'll bet he's worth at least $10 million.
Well, all right. You're going to have to tell me his name again.
Okay. Nathan Morris.
Nathan Morris net worth.
Okay. Watch this. What's it say?
No, he doesn't have $10 million.
He has 20 million.
60.
60 million.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty good. That's good because
Yeah.
some of those bands did not make the money. He owns Behind the School Studios in Philadelphia, active business and web design.
Because
See,
he's a
using
computer
secret-
programmer.
Yes. He built his wealth through a highly successful music career spanning decades alongside various entrepreneurial business ventures in his hometown of Philadelphia. So I wonder if all of the guys
Remember Motown Philly? Motown Philly, back again.
Depending on your search, you might also look for a Kentucky businessman, Nate Morris. No, okay. Well, good for him.
Now, here's a chance to win $100.
All right,
Okay?
I'm listening.
From the world of music.
Yes.
No Googling.
Okay.
From the world of music, celebrating his 63rd birthday today, who is Dizzy Reed? Dizzy Reed, 63 today. World of Music.
He is part of ZZ Top, the part you don't know about.
You have to be specific on the part.
No. Keyboards.
Wrong. Wrong band. You got the right instrument.
Keyboards for, how old is he again?
63.
63. I don't know. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
When you think of this band, you don't think of keyboards in any way. But Dizzy Reed is the keyboardist for Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
They have one.
They have an Izzy and a Dizzy in there? Isn't there an Izzy in that band?
I believe so.
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
Jude Cole. Remember the name Jude Cole? You know Jude Cole. One hit. Baby, It's Tonight. He's 66 today. And then, and I'll let you, because I think you'll probably have a friend story that will be part of this. But I remember seeing this person back in her prime, and oh my gosh, Isabella Rossellini.
Oh, yes.
Is 74 today.
Yes. She made it onto Ross's, they called it an exempt list. I can't remember what they called it on the show. Did they just call it the list? Or
It was a laminated.
Yeah, well,
he had his.
He laminated his.
Yeah.
So first of all, they all are discussing. They all have their list, and he takes a long time to decide. And then he's back and forth and back and forth. He decides to take Isabella Rossellini off his list, replace it with somebody else. I think it's Winona Ryder, something like that. And then he laminates it. Well, then Rosalina, she walks into the coffee shop, and then he tries to tell her, no, you're on my list. And she said, well, let me look at the list. She said, well, I'm not on the list. She said, well, but you were, but then I replaced you with Winona Ryder. She goes, well, and he goes, but it's not a finished list. She goes, it's laminated. And then Rachel just watches from afar. And then he says, but I can't remember. I just saw it not too long ago, but something like, he's like, but this is, you're on my list or something. But she's like, but you're not on mine or something. She gets him good. So.
I barely remember that. I've seen every Friends episode, but but that I do remember part of that.
That's a good one. Yeah.
She's 74. So that was probably in her 50s when she was doing that? Or, well, late 40s maybe.
Yeah. Think about how many stars were, some stars like Paul Rudd were on before they were stars.
Yeah.
So that's different. It wasn't, he was just, and the other day, I don't know if I told the story on the air, or if I was telling it to somebody that I saw, the episode where Monica makes the candy and everybody keeps coming to the door for candy. And she can't make it up, but she wants to be liked so much that she just keeps making candy. Well, one of the people who comes to the door is a guy I used to wait tables with in L.A.
Oh.
And he had a pretty big part, but he was a terrible server. And he made us so angry because he was so bad at it. And I just said, you have to make it as an actor. This is not going to work for you. Like we are all actors, but we're also decently good at this. You are horrible. So you have to go be an actor. And he'd call in the moment's notice if he got an audition. But I see him from time to time in commercials, and I think he's pieced together a career.
Good.
But at that time, to get a bit part on Friends was huge.
That was gold.
Oh, it was absolute gold because millions of people were seeing him, and he was really good. He had like 4 or 5 lines, and he was really good. So anyway, that's my little Friends story.
Also celebrating her 74th birthday, and I got a story for her about her too. Carol Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, you know her from
Taxi.
Yep.
And from
says she was Lillian on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yes.
Didn't you watch that?
Yes.
Yeah. And she was in The Princess Bride.
Yes.
Okay. Now here's where it gets weird for me. I'm watching, my son, was here. We watch 70s movies, and he says Dog Day Afternoon. He wants to see Dog Day Afternoon. Mm-hmm. That was the first R-rated movie that I ever seen. And, I barely remember who played different parts. Carol Kane, it was must have been one of her first roles, because she had to be in her 20s. The movie's 50 plus years old.
Yeah.
She's 74 today. She's in Dog Day Afternoon. She's one of the bank people that, they're all being held hostage while he's trying to the bank robbery gone wrong. But she's in it, and it's like, it's no question that it's her. She just has those certain characteristics, her voice and everything. And then at the end, there is Carol Kane.
Man.
Dog Day Afternoon. Who knew?
I didn't. I've never seen that movie.
It's good.
It came at a time where I wouldn't have seen it first run because I was too young and it was R-rated.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't. I don't know that the subject matter didn't appeal to me. I don't know. I just never saw it.
It's a great. It was. I think it was the first. Well, no, it was one of the movies after Godfather Part 2. So Al Pacino is now a star,
right?
And then he is the star of this movie. And here's the other weird part: the guy that his bank robber accomplice basically is Fredo from Godfather 2. And, well, both Godfathers actually.
Yeah.
And he is the guy, and I can't remember his name. One of the texters will know, but he was been in 5 movies in his career. He's passed away now.
Yeah.
All 5 of them were nominated for Best Picture,
Oh my gosh.
and that's all he did.
Mic drop.
Out. Yeah. Pretty good career, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Dog Day Afternoon was nominated for Best Picture that year. Didn't win, but pretty good. And Charles Durning, is that the guy?
Yeah.
Always plays the same,
I love Charles
heavy
Durning.
cop guy. He's in it.
Here's my Charles Durning story. Are you ready for this? So,
Mhm.
so it's 19. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I was 15. And I would say 14 was probably my worst, like braces, chunky, acne, and a bad perm. So it's like I'm at my height of awkwardness.
You paint a
14.
pretty picture.
And all of my clothes are just a little tight and a little wedged, right? So it's not, I'm just, but my uncle is doing a movie or a play with Charles Durning in Snowmass, Snowmass, which is in Colorado.
Oh.
Right? And I can't, the dumb waiter. And there is a dance camp because at the time,
What year is this again?
Okay, so I was 14. So whatever year that would have been, 82.
Okay.
Yeah, 82.
So John's had hits.
Oh yeah. But he's going to go back to theater. He's going to do a play.
Okay.
So he's got this condo in Snowmass. Well, the Twyla Tharp Dance Company has a camp there at the same time, and I was back then in dance class, 5 days a week. So he goes, "Why don't you come up, stay with me? You go to the dance camp, and then I'm doing the play with Charles Durning." I said, "Great." So that's what I'm doing. So I fly up to Snowmass, and I go to his condo, and a couple of things. One, he has me, remember Rayon was just big at that time. He has me doing laundry for him. There's no help, but it's just me and John in this condo. I am an idiot. I don't know. We had Ruby do everything for us, so I don't know what to do. Anyway, so he washes these Rayon pants, and then he wants me to iron them and get them back to good. Well, I can't. They're destroyed. They're just destroyed.
Yeah, if you ran up to the dryer.
Yeah. And then he accuses me of not knowing how to iron. And so he and I have this battle. I'm like, well, blah, 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 slam the door. So I'm all upset. But anyway, he decides that the clothes that I have, I need different clothes because I brought just dance clothes. So we're going to fly to Denver. Well, Charles comes with us. This is when I met Jack Nicholson. So Charles Durning comes with us. And we are taking off. So while we're in Denver, I don't know what Charles Durning does, but John and I go to the mall. I'm trying on shoes. That's when I come out into the mall, chunky legs, those nylon socks, and I have 2 different shoes on. And I say, "John, which ones do you think are best?" And I hear a voice say, "Love the socks." And it's Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God.
I'm like, hi. And he was one of my
And you knew
favorite.
right away it was him? Yeah.
He looked up at me and he gave me that one eyebrow up and John introduces us. And then we get invited to go to Jimmy Buffett's house for dinner. So this is all happening on this trip to Denver. And it's just me. I'm just there with him, his niece hanging out. I think Charles Durning goes. I think we all spend the night in Denver. I don't remember all the details, except here's what I remember the next day. It is 100 degrees. It's Denver. High elevation.
Yeah.
And in high elevation and hot, it takes a long time to get a plane off the ground. It just does. Charles Durning's a bigger guy. It's a small jet, very small jet. It's just me and Charles in the back. John's flying, and I think another pilot. And I just remember him sweating. Bigger guys. I just remember the sweat, and I thought, do I die with Charles Durning? Is this is where? And it's tragedy strikes.
John Travolta, Charles Durning, and an unnamed
and
teenager.
Two others. So we take off. We go screaming down the runway. And I remember this so well. It took forever. Because in my mind, I know when we should be rotating. You just have a clock. And I'm like, wow, rotate. Oh, my God, rotate. Oh, my God, rotate. And we're like scraping cactus getting them out of there. And I'm thinking, because it was such a small jet that the weight mattered and stuff. And it probably, all in my mind, it was much more dramatic than that. For John, he was probably like, oh, it's going to wait to take, I don't know. But I just remember that. I loved, he was the sweetest man. He was so, so kind to me. And I spent, I think, a lot of the summer. Then my mom and Margaret come up and we're all staying at the condo. And John shows Margaret these pants. And he goes, look what Molly did. And she said, John, there's nothing she could do with these. You have wrecked them. He said, well, you do know how to iron, so I believe you. I was like, what is going on? So anyway, that was my little Charles Durning story. But that was quite an event. I mean, it went from like, oh, let's just fly to Denver to get you some new clothes to Jack Nicholson, Jimmy Buffett's house. And here's what I remember at Jack Nicholson. He ate so many tomatoes. He just kept eating slices of tomatoes. Because they had
just by themselves?
Yeah, they just had all these tomatoes out. And at the time, I didn't like tomatoes. And I just thought, wow, Jack, that's a lot of tomatoes. And I don't know that I talked to anybody. I just remember being there But again, I'm perm, braces, acne, little chunky, insecure, meeting all these people.
That is a star-studded story.
It is. It's pretty good. I think there were other people there too that were at the house probably, but it was one of those impromptu things. But then I got a couple of dresses, I got stuff, and then he had to do the play, which lost in all that was that he was rehearsing a play. I think that's why I'll have to ask my mom. She and Margaret were there, I know for sure, and they stayed at the condo with us. And I think I probably just went home with my mom after that. But I was there several weeks with him, just us hanging out.
Ruining clothes.
Ruining clothes. I was like, I don't know how to use a washer
Panicking
dryer.
next to Charles Durning.
Yeah. I think we may have had a variety of meats and cheeses on board too, because usually there would be a platter, and usually in those, because the small jet, it's hot. It's however hot it is until you get the engines kicked on. It takes a minute. Yeah. And so we called it sweaty cheese. So it'd be sweaty. It'd be covered with plastic, but we still ate it because, I'm not going to pass up on sweaty cheese.
It's a good story.
Well,
I've not heard that story.
Now I have.
I have lost hearing. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, hang on. It's coming back.
Uh-oh.
It's a cord issue.
So you didn't really hear that story. You were just nodding along. That's a good story.
Yes. Something about Courtney Cox. I don't know what you were talking
and
about.
Friends?
Yeah.
Were you on Friends? Your friend was on Friends?
No, you're back. No, I heard everything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And I can hear again, so we're good. And then back to the birthdays. Celebrating his 84th birthday, the great Paul McCartney.
Oh.
Sir Paul McCartney. And we've seen Paul McCartney in concert.
Yes,
right here in Spokane, USA.
We saw him kick off his concert here because people like to kick off their concerts in Spokane.
Yep.
Famous for it. Shania Twain did it. He did it. I think Barry Manilow did it too. He did. He was here rehearsing. He kicked his tour off here as well.
Very good.
Why doesn't Brandi Carlile come and play our arena? Doesn't it seem like the next step?
She could.
She had 27,500 people at the Gorge. How many people fit in the arena?
For a concert?
Yeah.
10, maybe 11.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's already outgrown our arena. But I think if it's just her. No.
Maybe you could get 12 for a concert.
How many people fit in that arena in Vegas?
Which one?
The one where they play football.
Oh, where the Raiders play?
Yeah.
Oh, 60 plus?
Because that was full.
For a concert.
When she and Pink played, that was full. That's crazy. I think it was full. Maybe not completely
Then
full.
there's the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, the where the hockey team plays.
Oh.
That's like 21,000.
Which one is where you can just walk off the strip if you're at New York, and then you go back
That's
to behind?
T-Mobile.
That's where I was.
Okay.
That's where, not the football one.
Right. Yeah.
And that was
Football one is across by Well, it is walkable from the Strip. They made it. I've told that story. It's like when they said they were building the football stadium where they were, I thought there's no way that works.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an idiot. They have a great plan. Vegas has it all figured out. So it's all because you can't. The traffic is going to always be an issue because you got the Strip right there. Well, the football stadium is just off the Strip, but there's so much walkable stuff.
Okay, so maybe that is. Are they both in the same kind of area?
No, the football stadium's more of a walk. I remember when you were talking about it. You saw it at the T-Mobile Arena.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was quite
That's
a walk.
where I saw U2 was there. I saw
that
another
makes
show
more
there.
sense to have 20
Yes.
something rather than 60 something. Even for Pink, seems like a lot.
Sir Paul McCartney. And then today is National Go Fishing Day. There's never been a better time to go fishing.
Let's do it.
No.
They were saying, I heard a report, they were saying the way people are spending money, a lot of people are spending money on hobbies right now. That's where, because people can't do big vacations. I mean, the wealthy are spending a ton of money on stuff, but the kind of mid-range people, they're finding they can't really go on vacation. So they said the hobby expenditures are way up. Things like fishing, knitting, bowling, whatever.
Golf.
Yeah, golf's a perfect example.
Let's take you back 153 years ago today. I don't think this is going to go over well, but I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'll let you expand on it if you'd like to.
Okay.
The year is 1873. Susan B. Anthony.
Why does he get me
was
started?
fined $100 because she tried to vote in the presidential election.
Susie!
Throw the book at her.
Come on, Susie. Don't forget you're a girl.
It was 50 years later, a little less than 50 years, that women were allowed to vote. And I think, I'm just going to say it, I think they got that one right. I support that.
Thank you so much. That is so nice that our opinion matters. As half of the people on the planet, we, the
1920,
the 50%ers, we'd like to say thank you.
Oh, that's a little embarrassing, isn't it, for the United States?
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a little embarrassing.
1920. It took.
That's a lot of other people got to, So, we have two different things. Shay says Brandy and Pink were at T-Mobile. I was there too.
Yes.
Dad says Pink was at the football stadium.
Well, maybe it was just Pink at the football stadium.
He says we saw her at SoFi in LA, but in Vegas she played at the thing. Right? Yeah. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you saw that the show that you're referring to was at T-Mobile Arena. As I remember, you were talking about that.
Yeah. Oh. I'm getting. Oh, look at our friend Patrick. I don't know if he's not watching SWS. Look at there he is with a fish.
Oh, on National Fishing Day.
Good job, Patrick. That's a big fish.
That's big fish.
Look at my friend Pat.
Yeah.
He got a big fish. I love the idea of fishing until I catch one, and then I lose my mind and panic, and then somebody else has to.
No, is Patrick going to eat that fish?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, Patrick. I don't know if he's catching, releasing, but I've known him to cook a fish. You bet.
My friend Pete. We did a long hike one time. I can't even believe I did it when I saw we did the steep place. Only way to access this lake is hiking it. Well, there's no vehicles of any kind. You got to walk all the way down there. Well, he gets down there. We spend the whole day on this lake. He catches 5 fish.
Oh.
And I'm just not that. He cooked them up and he ate the fish. Little trouts. Yeah.
Did you eat them?
No.
Did you starve?
No, I had other stuff.
What'd you have?
Oh, his wife would always make sandwiches.
So you had a sandwich.
I had multiple sandwiches. Yeah. Oh.
Well, he ate the trout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still have that photo. In fact, I think his, if he calls me, the photo that pops up is him with the fish.
The fish?
I think so.
I remember, and I think it was Patrick that was there that helped my son. We were down in Oregon, I'm pretty sure, and he caught a fish. And when we cooked up that fish, he was so proud. And I don't think that he even really liked fish, but it was the best thing. That the pride he took in this fish that was just. And I did that on one of our family trips. I caught a fish and we cooked it up, and it was like. Everybody's so amazed that I fed the family. I'm like, well, they've been doing this for centuries. This is kind of how. And all I had to do was throw a line in and have somebody help me, and then they butchered it. I'm not going to butcher it.
I don't want to know all that. Yeah. I like to eat fish, but I don't want to. Yeah, I needed to be disconnected from that whole thing.
Understood.
Yeah. 43 years ago today, here's one for you. 1983 is the year the astronaut Sally Ride became the first woman in space.
And what year was that?
1983.
1983. So just
40 years after women were allowed to vote. We had a female astronaut went up into space. And technically, she was America's first woman in space. There was a Russian cosmonaut in the early 60s that went up into space.
Justin said if Dave had eggs, he could have eggs and trout if he had trout.
That's right. Good one. I've always liked
something like that.
Mm-hmm. 41 years ago today, I know we have multiple Weird Al fans. Yeah. When Quinn is here, he's a big Weird Al fan. And D&D Steve's a big Weird Al fan.
Yeah.
1985 is the year Weird Al released his third album. Oh. Some would say his best.
Yes.
Dare to Be Stupid.
Oh,
remember the album? He had the Madonna parody, Like a Surgeon.
That was a good one.
He had the Yoda parody with Kinks. Instead of Lola, it was Yoda. Yoda.
Yoda.
Those were two of them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then a cover of the George of the Jungle theme, which I don't remember that.
That's funny.
That might have been his best-selling
made
album.
an entire living. I'm going to put this up here.
Somebody would know that.
What's up?
Weird Al's best-selling album.
Bet D&D Steve knows. He just texted to tell us 53% of the population is female.
Oh.
So if we wanted to, we really put our minds to it, we have the majority. Now, you take into consideration the countries where women have zero rights, and then you add the countries like ours where we have, recently just all of our rights.
Yeah.
And then there's countries like Iceland where women rule Iceland. For a while, they had an all-female parliament, which is, so you get balances out. In a fist fight, you guys would win. But
well, it depends on which
that's true.
Which women and which men you picked.
That's why I'm the czar of female voting. And Pat said that he caught this right off of his dock in Deer Lake.
Oh.
It was delicious.
Oh.
Good job, Patrick. There's something very, that's a big fish. I mean, that is. That's a
trout?
good-sized fish. I don't know if it was a trout. What is it, Pat? Is it a trout?
The bass? Looks too big to be a trout. Unless it's like a steelhead or something. I don't know.
We don't know. It's National Fishing Day. So
it was 26 years ago today. Tiger Woods, this is the year 2000. Tiger Woods won the U.S. Open for his first time.
Oh.
First time he won the U.S. Open. Now, you would know this a little bit. In the world of golf.
Yeah.
And this is a major, U.S. Open. In fact, the U.S. Open just started today for this year. It's a major. It's one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay? Tiger Woods, years 2000. He wins. How much you win by? When you see these major golf tournaments, what's the average margin of victory?
Oh, maybe like 3 strokes?
Maybe.
And usually it's back and forth. But if it's 3, it's a slaughter.
Yeah. 3 is big. Usually it's 1 or 2 strokes.
Yeah.
That's Tiger Woods won his first U.S. Open by 15 strokes.
What?
Laughing at everybody else. That's how good he was. Yeah. He won it 2 other times. He only won that one 3 times. He won the U.S. Open 2 other times in 2002 and 2008. The one in 2008 he did with most of a broken leg.
Right.
Remember that one?
Yes.
That was in California at Torrey Pines.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Why did he have a broken leg?
He had leg injuries and he was limping around and everything. But he
Oh.
did, and he won it in a playoff. Yeah. But the U.S. Open just started today for this year.
Well, good for him.
Very exciting.
Steve says Dare to Be Stupid was the number
The big
one.
one? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Thank you. Tyga.
16 years ago today, Miley Cyrus released her third album, Can't Be Tamed, with the title track, also Who Owns My Heart, and she also did a cover version of Poison's Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Okay.
Miley.
Miley.
And 16 years ago today, 2010 is the year Toy Story 3 was released.
And so they're doing it like at the same time.
It's about, I think they're all kind of in June.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering right. Tomorrow is the opening of Toy Story 5. We talked about that. It's a very big deal.
Yep.
But Toy Story 3 was released on this day 16 years ago. And Toy Story 4 took 9 years for that to come out.
Yeah.
And then here we are waiting another, 7 for Toy Story 5. Takes them a while to make these.
Well, they gotta come up with a premise. Then that animating stuff, I don't know if it takes as long as it used to. I don't know if they have advances in technology that makes it better. Look at, I'm getting more photos. They're rainbow trout.
Oh, that's a trout. That's a big trout.
He says they're huge this year. I mean, just look at that.
That's not a trout.
That says 27 pounds. That's not real. I mean, that's not. Is it real, Patrick? Are you messing with me? It's quite a big difference, but he put a 27-pound trout.
3 years ago today, the year is 2023, The Walking Dead Dead City premiered. Did you watch any of that?
No.
Oh. That's the one set in Manhattan with Maggie and Negan searching for their kidnapped son.
Oh.
The third season will premiere next month. Walking Dead, The Dead City.
Kind of done.
But you were on it in the beginning. Walking Dead? You used to watch The Walking Dead.
The first series.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But not any of the offshoots.
Okay. Television notes today, you do have exciting World Cup soccer action. Canada plays.
Oh.
They play at 3 o'clock. They play Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico plays South Korea. That's 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Switzerland plays Bosnia Herzegovina at noon today, and Chechnya plays South Africa, and that game is already underway.
Okay. All right.
Have you watched any FIFA World Cup?
I have not.
Will you watch it tomorrow? We're playing Australia. It's a big one.
I don't know.
No.
Probably not.
What if we make it all the way to the finals? You got to watch
yes,
it. Yeah.
then I'll watch some of it. It's just not, I don't know.
We're
I
not
want to like it. I want to like it. But we have to take one more break before we're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm getting all these reports. I know this isn't a fishing show. He says, I don't
it's not
know.
a phone show.
I know, but he says, I don't know this guy, but that was also caught in Deer Lake. I S you not. It's a Mackinaw, which is a lake trout. It's absolutely real. 100% real. This, for our fishing friends. This is real.
Our fishing friends.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's big fish.
Even the guy looks like, huh? That's a big fish. What do you even do with that? I mean, that poor fish is going, I've lived 80 years in this lake, and some yahoo pulls me up.
And eats me.
no good.
That fish has probably been caught a few times.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but only few will keep them and eat them, and then they're gone forever.
Old Ben kept escaping.
Yeah, that's good.
Till that guy gets a hold of him.
Television notes tonight, you do have the series premiere of something called I Will Find You. This is on Netflix. Sam Worthington is wrongfully convicted for killing his little boy. Then he breaks out of prison to find the real killer.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's just all of that.
If you want your action and your drama, that might be the show for you.
I need to finish the Song Sung Blues movie.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
just the last 10 minutes. I can't tell you, from the second he comes on screen and they have the close up of his face and he's talking about himself, and then you find out where he is. You know, he's at a meeting, and and from the moment he meets Kate Hudson in this movie, I just fall in love with the whole cast, the kids, everybody.
It's a great
And
movie.
It's a great story.
We watched that on the plane.
So sweet.
Yeah, loved it.
And the music is so good, and it's not just Neil Diamond music; it's other music too. And I know you said,
And
they go
it's not
deep on
just
it.
Neil Diamond hits.
Yeah.
It's some of the
Yeah,
off tracks that,
yeah.
it's great. Late night tonight, Jimmy Fallon has Paul Rudd and Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes.
Larry David will be on with Jimmy Kimmel.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth Meyers will have Khalib Huron. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're updated.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna do a break, and then we'll come back and we'll find out what the weekend plans are. We also need to catch up on the text line.
Yes.
There's been some comments that need to be addressed.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll get to it. There's one of them I gotta. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta clear up.
Okay.
We'll do that when we return. This is the Dave and Molly Show, and we are live from the Numerica Studios.
So I noticed as I was driving down the road that the brakes didn't feel as responsive, and I noticed that my car had a lot of squeaking and or screeching.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
My biggest fear in hearing that noise and knowing that it wasn't going away, that it was getting worse, was the fact that I felt my car potentially could be unsafe. I'm Melinda. I live in Post Falls. I cherish my 2 grandsons who are in my vehicle a lot, and I owe my vehicle safety and their safety to Golden Rule Brake in Post Falls. The customer service was stellar. I'm one that feels that there's always room for improvement. I'd never really score things of 5, but in all honesty, this is one of the first times that I can score a 5.
Golden Rule Break.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild Mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas.
My precious babies!
And this month, the herd grows by 1. It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Don't miss the Mustang Grand Prize drawing this Sunday with Dave, Ken, and Molly. Plus an after party with food and drink specials and even more ways to win. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We guarantee the brightest diamonds out 100 days or your money back. We give lifetime in-store credit when you buy a diamond from us, that if you ever want to exchange it or do something, no strings attached, you've got in-store credit of exactly what you paid. Our whole tagline is we want to be your jeweler for life, and we take that super, super seriously.
Jewelry Design Center, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington, your jeweler for life.
Remember the 6-7 trend all the kids were doing not too long ago? Some say the trend is chopped, but Numerica is bringing it back. We're so sorry. And this time, your savings account will thank you big time. Introducing 6-7 Savings from Numerica Credit Union. The savings account earning 6% APY on your first $700. No minimum balance required, no complicated qualifiers. Just a simpler way to help your money earn more. Want to grow your savings even faster? Pair your 6-7 savings account with your Round Up to Savings. Every time you use your Numerica debit card, your purchases will round up to the nearest dollar, and the spare change goes straight into your 6-7 account. So yeah, the virtual trend may be questionable, but the earnings are elite. Check out numericacu.com/67. That's SIX number 7, or stop by your nearest Numerica branch today to learn more. And if you don't know what 6-7 is all about, ask your kids. APY means annual percentage yield. Numerica Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Your business is your baby. You've poured in the time, the sweat, and the dreams. So when it's time to hire, you want to be sure that you're protecting your baby. Pinnacle Investigations makes background checks simple and reliable so you can focus on growing your business, not second guessing it. Quick turnaround time, clear results, and peace of mind for small business owners like you. Call Pinnacle at 1-800-955-5306 or visit whoareyouhiring.com. Pinnacle Investigations. Do you know who you're hiring?
Hey, this is Lena from Dutch Bros Spokane. Did you know that we've got 13 killer locations to serve you all across the local area? Come see us today.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Welcome back. We just have a couple more minutes, and then we're off for 3 days.
Yeah.
We're taking a 3-day weekend. So no new show tomorrow. We will have a rerun on SWX and nothing on the audio for the Nonstop Local app and no YouTube. But it'll give you a good chance to download your favorite podcast and help us pump up those numbers.
Yes.
Okay?
Pump up those numbers.
Anything that you may have missed over the last few months.
Yes.
Okay. Now we got to go to the text line. It was John Cazale was the guy that was in 5 movies. All 5 of them were nominated for Best Picture. He was Fredo in the Godfather movies, and then he was Sal in the Dog Day Afternoon, and then all the other movies that he was in nominated for Best Picture. What I didn't know, one of our texters said, he died young, obviously, but at the time he died, he was dating Meryl Streep.
I saw that come up there, and I never knew that either.
Yeah.
She's she's one of those quiet people who just did her thing. I know she has a daughter. I know she probably has more than a daughter.
And I think her deal now is she's with Marty Short.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're a thing.
I wonder, I know her one daughter, and she was in, hang on a second. I want to look at her kids. Oh, let's see. Don Gummer. Yeah, partner, John Cazale, for 2 years.
Yeah, it was Jen from CDA. Thank you, Jen. Jen was the one that had the fact about the Meryl Streep, which I never knew.
Oh. And then her daughter, Mamie, she was in The Good Wife and a couple of other things. And then her daughter, Grace, she received a Theater World Award for her Broadway debut for the revival of Arcadia. And she was in The Newsroom and American Horror Story and Freak Show. So both of her daughters are, and her daughter, Louisa,
following her
also
footsteps.
an actress.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was in The Gilded Age. I forgot that was her daughter.
But now you never will again.
Well, this is kind of blowing my mind because I did not realize that all of her people, and Mark Ronson is part of their family too.
And then back to the Dog Day Afternoon. Julie, she saw the movie. She says a great movie, but very intense. Yes, it is intense. Yes. There's a lot of yelling.
Yeah, and sweating, right?
A lot of sweating.
Sweating.
And that's what my son and I were talking about that. That's one of the great things about that movie. A lot of the 70s movies, they were shot on location. You know, it wasn't like a studio set. I mean, it's dirty, grimy New York City. And it just, they're in a bank and the air conditioning goes out. And so, yeah, all of the people are sweaty. They don't look good. It's just, that's cool. It's good movies.
But see, that was the big difference between the 50s and the 60s. The big sound stage, musicals, and everything was pristine and everything was a fake backdrop. And you could tell it wasn't really what it was. And it was painted clouds. To that, the gritty streets of New York where people were out filming in real situations. And imagine for the viewers what a shock that was. And that's why the 70s was such a pinnacle, this is just a big change in cinema altogether. That's why they made that whole documentary about it.
Yeah.
How it changed everything. And I think you either like that or you don't like that. But it's, sometimes.
I, for one, like it.
That's why Dave He says, all right, 70s movies.
That's right.
And that's why your son is liking it too. All right.
All right, let's call it a day. Let's call it a week. Our next news show will be Monday. What happens between now and Monday morning?
Well, today is a little bit busy. I am going to have to leave you for dead and rush out of here. I have to go get the dog. What? I mean, not like now, but I mean like, in a little bit. I have to go get the dog in the valley, get her back to the house to settle up with Derek, who's putting the water heater in. Then I have a noon appointment up on the hill to teeth cleaning and getting my new crown. That's not so fun, but have to do it. Then the girls for karate. I am
I keep thinking it's Thursday. Yeah,
I know,
it feels like a
Thursday.
Friday for us, but yeah, Thursday.
So I'm contemplating having them sleep over. I'm looking into maybe going swimming. I don't know, but possibly a sleepover with the girls. And then tomorrow, totally open day. Saturday, we have a wedding. And then somewhere in Idaho, kind of far away. And then Saturday, the wedding. And then Sunday, I'll do something for Father's Day with my son. And then I'll be out at the casino giving the car away.
Yes, you'll be out at the casino, all right.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fun. It's going to be fun. I mean, it's nice to have a 3-day weekend. I hesitate to make any solid plans. I want to flow.
Yeah, have the freedom to do it.
Yeah.
I will finish up here. I know there'll be some technical things that I'll have to work through, but I think everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that, and then listen to this.
What?
I will walk over to the Spokane Club for Rotary.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can walk that.
Totally.
I can do that.
Yes, it's easier than driving it.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful
Fun.
day, so that'll be
Yeah.
great. There'll be a lunch thing there and
Nice.
speaker, so that's good. And then I'm not sure about wine night. I need to find out about wine night.
It'd be the perfect night. 'Cause you
It
can
would be
sleep it
perfect.
off.
Yes, I would love that.
That's great.
Yeah. And then tomorrow is Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
So I'll look forward to that. I see that with my oldest daughter. Saturday, there's multiple things on Saturday, including, but not limited to, Spokane Indians baseball. Oh. We also have a birthday party that's it's like an event. It's like a 2-person birthday, like 2 people celebrating the party. So it's like a free-for-all.
Yeah, big one.
So, and then Sunday I'll have breakfast with my daughter, and then I will prepare for our big giveaway at Northern Quest, giving away the Mustang.
I didn't hear any golf in there.
There's no golf
All weekend?
all weekend. I thought there was a slight chance I was going to play today, and then like middle of the week, I just thought it's just not going to happen.
What about early morning tomorrow?
Yeah.
Pushing it? 7 a.m.
If somebody had a tea time,
7 a.m.
I would say yes.
Done by
I would
11,
wake up.
go to the movies.
Yep. I would do that. But a lot of things would have to happen. But here's the good news. Monday, we have a golf tournament.
Perfect.
So I'll get some golf in, even though it won't be Father's Day weekend.
Okay.
Poor me.
Who are you? It's the worst thing ever.
Anyway, thanks for being with us, everybody. And thank you to everybody that turned out last night at the Spokane Indians game for the second of 4 Dave and Molly nights. I thought it went very well. Molly's pitch was a strike.
Yay.
We have the video to prove it.
We'll be up momentarily on our Facebook page.
All right. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We are back on Monday. Everything will be fine on Monday.
Great.
All right. Have a great weekend.
From the Numerica studio, this has been the Dave and Molly Show, brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. And remember, if you missed this show or any other show, you can always find them wherever you get your podcasts.